is money, honey. All we talk is money. All we talk is money. It's like bees to the honey. Honey, money, honey, money, honey. It's the SOSCAST, baby.
It's had a little Latino vibe that just came in at the end. All good. But welcome. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for this lovely panel that we have together here. Thank you, Jorge. Welcome to the SOSCAST, only here on Valuetainment. As we like to say, the sexiest financial show in the world. This is where finance meets romance. My name is Adam Sosnick. As you know, there's a name behind me. You can call me Soz. And here on the SOSCAST, with the help of my lovely co-host Natalia and our amazing panel, we have one goal, we have one objective, we have one mission, and that is for you guys out there to get paid, laid and do it your way. Is that okay with you, Jess?
Available.
That's right. Available for all of those. Use the mic. So, amazing panel today. Today's, I think, going to be a little more funny than usual. We've got some comedians on the panel. We got some salespeople on the panel. Some might say the greatest salesperson of all time, but we'll get into that in a second. I don't know. I've sold a couple things in my day. I know you're selling your feet pics online. Bang. Onlyfeet.com. Check her out. Nat. She's got about 4 toes left because I'm selling those things.
Can't see. I charge.
But before we meet our amazing guests, let's get into some of the topics today. You know, anyone that watches the show that knows that I've made my money in sales, in the financial world, but I always equate sales to dating, because if you can spit game in a sales world, you can also spit game in the dating world. You know, you ladies, I don't know if you know what it's like to have to go spit game to a dude. It's usually the dude that has to go spit game to you. But anyway, we'll have that conversation today. So here's what we're gonna talk about, some of the best salespeople of all time, and where Kenny is on that list, all right? What it's like to be a salesperson, selling, rejection, dealing with it. We'll get into all that. We'll get your ladies' take on this, why men approach women, not women approach men. But we're gonna see if the ladies will have a little fun with that and see how they would approach other women. If they could slide in that woman's like real life IRL DM, what that would look like. The 7 ways that dating is like sales. We'll discuss that on the show today. We'll play a game with our friend Kenny, because I saw you do it on Cam Newton and I got inspired by a great quarterback. So I feel like you're quick on your toes, you're quick on your feet, everything, you know, you like to eat, like our friend over here, Dina. And we'll talk about the financial red flags of dating. We'll talk about gold digging gone wrong. We all know what Kanye has to say about that. And then at the end, as you all know, we do the happy ending at the end, and that'll be Kenny's time to shine for sure. The beginning, the end, the middle. Well, with that being said, that's some of the topics we'll be discussing today. But let's meet our main guest and the panel of ladies. So, Kenny Brooks, in the house, from Detroit. My family's from Detroit. So, like, when I hear you're from Detroit, I'm like, the Bad Boys, the Fab Five, stop it.
Coney Island.
Coney Island hot dogs.
Yeah.
We could do this all day, baby.
Go back and
All right.
forth.
So, Kenny's known as the funny salesman. Possibly the funniest salesman of all time. He's been called the world's greatest salesman. His clip went viral when a family basically recorded you selling cleaning products, right, door to door. And it's been one of YouTube's most shared videos and has generated over 1 billion views online. Do we have that clip that we can just show real quick of Kenny doing his thing, Malik?
I want to see it.
Me too.
Okay. And play it at normal speed, because he talks fast, so don't do it in the 2x speed like we usually do. So, all right, guys, listen up.
And I got a disease called enthusiasm, so I'm gonna cut straight to the mustard. Watch this though, don't laugh too hard, because the neighbors gonna see this black kid scrubbing your window, okay? Black stuff like Mr. Miyagi, man, Karate Kid. Now watch this, it air dry, look, it puts a coating on your window. No water spots, no fingerprints, no streaks. That's why we can't sell it to criminals. Don't tell OJ Tiger Woods, okay? They're loving this stuff. Now, Dad, y'all, you and Mom, y'all would agree. Oh,
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah.
You see this right here? Who did that? Who did that? Okay, watch this. Now, my mom said if it's darker than me and it don't pay the bills, it shouldn't be there, right? God bless you. Now look, this right here, upgraded like Beyonce. This is our new surfactant. Hold this and watch this, because this should be the main reason why you get the HBO special. You know what HBO means? No. You get to help a brother out.
Help a brother out. Thanks, Malik. Well, Kenny,
they said they just go get it.
thanks, Malik.
Because this stuff still
Respect, bro. I've seen that video. I've seen, like, you're just going door to door. You're a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah.
HBO, help a brother out, you know. I'm paying $14.99 for that shit on a monthly basis. So help a brother out. Let's understand what you do for sales before we meet the ladies. So here's what I'm going to ask everybody here, but we'll start with you. You know, this is where finance meets romance. So how do you make your money? Tell us about your sales job. And what's your relationship status? So those two questions. Go ahead, Mr. Kenny
Like,
Brooks.
how I make my money now?
Yeah.
Oh, so I got like several businesses now. I do like number one, social media. So I do like social media. So I get like brand deals, TikTok. Also, I got a sales training course. I do like speaking engagement, coaching and stuff. I got my merch, and
So you're no longer selling cleaning products door to door?
I got my own product though.
Okay, so when did that stop? Because for
That stopped
how many
at, like-
years were you selling cleaning products door to door?
So I started like in 2004. No, actually I started when I was like 12 years old. I had like a paper route, and I was going door to door selling Detroit News and Free Press. I did it to like 12 to 14. And then when my grandmother passed when I was like 18, my mom put me out because I had dropped out of high school my senior year. So like she ended up putting me out like later on. She ain't do it like right then and there. She put me out like later on because she was like either one or two things. She was like, you either got to go back to school and finish high school because it was my senior year. Yeah. She was like, or you got to get a job. But I was so depressed, you know what I mean? Because that was like a big part of me, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother was like my big inspiration. So, and I always told myself, I remember I worked at Burger King for like 30 minutes and I told myself I'd never punch a clock unless I swung on Flavor Flav because I was making more money at the age of 12. I was making way more money selling newspapers, you know what I'm saying, than punching a clock, you feel me? So I ended up dropping out, and then my older brother talked me into going back door to door traveling. That's when I did that sales job where y'all saw the video. Yeah. And I was like 19. I did it like from 2004 to like 2017. So I stopped like 20, because I went viral 2010. That video you saw, that was 2010. I didn't find out till 2017. Because I was so locked in.
You didn't find out that video went viral for 7 years later?
Yeah.
So you're out there just slanging cleaning products.
People take
Meanwhile, everyone knows Kenny.
But I was so like, I wasn't really like, I didn't know about social media, you know what I mean? Like I was
You
so
were just
locked
grinding,
in.
selling.
I was like locked in, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I found
So
out.
how often would you roll up on people's doors? They're like, I already know about you, Kenny. Even while I've been seeing your
I just
videos.
thought they knew because the neighbors called like and told them, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Because I used to always use references like referrals. I'd be like, yeah, blame it on the neighbors, you know what I'm saying? They said you was harder to catch than my ex-wife boyfriend, so I hit them with like a little joke. And then I'm thinking like every time somebody came to the door say, yeah, I know who you is, I'm thinking like, oh, somebody called you, huh? But
nobody was like, I saw your video online. Nobody.
Yeah, some people said it, but I was like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get this sale right now. You know what I'm saying? They kind of found out. I was like, dang, I could have monetized all these years.
Now, let me ask you a question before we get into your relationship status and meet the rest of the lovely panel. When did you know you were going to be in sales? Like, so for instance, for me, I made my money in sales. I remember after college or in the senior year of college, I didn't know what I was going to do. I think like most people go to college, they have no clue what they're going to do. You just get your degrees, you pay your fees. You know, they say skills pay the bills, degrees pay fees.
Right.
So I'm out there, I've got no clue, and every other schmuck friend of mine is like, I'm going to go to law school. And I took the LSAT classes, and I'm doing it, and I just, in the middle of the LSAT, if anyone's a lawyer here, anybody knows about that, I just freaked out. I'm like, this is not for me. Never looked back, left the class. They'd be like someone walking out of a podcast right now.
I didn't know
so
that.
I was going to become a lawyer, and I was like, nah, this is not for me. And my aunt, who's very successful in real estate sales, she says, listen, if you want to make major money, you either become a doctor, a lawyer, professional, like engineer, whatever, or get into sales. I was like, sales it is, right? And I got into radio sales, and I got into real estate sales, then eventually I got into financial sales, and I've been doing that for 17 years. So how did you know, like, all right, sales is it for me? This is how I'm going to make my money. I'm going to spit my game. I'm going to use my charisma.
Right.
How did you know that sales was for you?
That's a good question, to be honest. But really, I think, like, sales was for me, like, once when I came into business and there was people that was doing it, like, longer than me. They was doing it, like, 10 plus years, and I was beating them in sales. And I was like, dang. And then I looked at sales. I didn't really look at sales like a job. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it like a curriculum, like a hobby, like an adventure. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Going to North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho,
you're on the road.
Wyoming. Well, I don't see no black people. They looking at me like a chocolate alien. Like, where you come from? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This was like fun. You know what I mean? And then it was like I was just like Zig Ziglar. One of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar. He said, if you found something that you really love, you would never have to work a day in your life. So I looked at it like I was just really having fun. And then I started doing it for years. But I was making like $200,000 to $300,000 a year doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my dog.
And it's a kid coming from Detroit that you know what I mean. That you feel me flunked kindergarten because he couldn't scribble. So I was like, this is amazing. So that's
This kid can't even scribble right. Nice. And what's your relationship status, Kenny? I see that Jasmine's here.
My wife.
Your lovely wife.
birthday.
It's her birthday. Let's get a round of applause for Jasmine out there. She's out here. We're going to buy you some drinks out in Miami tonight, okay, for your birthday. So how'd you guys meet? And you said you had 10 kids?
Yeah.
She don't look like she's had 10 kids, so I don't know what you got going on.
But you know,
Okay.
we come together like butt cheeks, so you feel me? But yeah, I got 6 extra and I got 4 with her. But to make a long story short, we met like on the road, like door to door sales.
Nice.
She did sales
What state?
with me. Huh?
What state?
I think we met in like California.
Okay.
Yeah, California. Yeah, and she from Detroit too, so.
Should we get Jasmine on the stage for like 10 seconds
Yeah,
just so the audience
maybe.
knows who she is? Is she too shy to come for like make a quick cameo? Jasmine, it's your birthday. Maybe at the end of the episode.
Come on.
Jazz, come now real quick. Come on real quick.
Round of applause for her.
Help her out. There she is.
Good birthday.
This is Kenny's lady. Jazz, just give him a hug from the back. Choke him out real quick. Tell us one thing that we should know about Kenny, you know, that the world doesn't know. But you got to get close to the mic. Almost make out with him a little bit. You got to go cheek to cheek. Not like butt cheeks, but like literally face.
Cheek to cheek.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. We got an extra mic because we're a real media company. Go ahead.
He's like a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I can tell them that they don't know, because he's all over the web like a tarantula, as he says. You know? That's all I got to say.
Clap it up for Jasmine. It's her birthday, y'all. Jasmine, thank you for being here.
Yes.
And thank you for making an appearance.
On your birthday. We
You and your
appreciate it.
large, extended
Family.
10-kid family. I'm working on number 1, Kenny, so I'm going to have to call you for tips.
Right.
I'm trying to catch up.
Right.
Well, respect. Thank you for being here. Guys,
Appreciate
if this is your first time meeting Kenny, like the video, show some love for Kenny. But if you're already familiar with Kenny, go ahead, like the video again, but also subscribe to Kenny's channel. We have it below. The name of your channel is what? The Brooks Show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So subscribe to the Book Show. That'll be below. But we're got a lot of questions, a lot of stuff that we're going to discuss with Kenny, and I know he's going to be dropping some gems out there. With that being said, let's meet the lovely panel who's going to assist us in today's amazing activity. So we all know Nat. We'll come to Nat at the end. To my left, give us your
Paola.
name. That's right, Paola. Paola, you like what kind of food?
I like sushi.
That's right, she likes sushi. Shit. Paola Stefan.
Yeah.
Okay, I almost said burgers, but you're the burger girl. Paola, what's your story? Where are you from? How you make your money? What's your relationship status? Give it to us, Paola.
Okay, my name is Paola. I was born in Boston, here in the States, and I lived all my life in Venezuela. I moved here 8 years ago, and I'm an engineer in a medical device company. That's how I make my money.
Engineer.
Yeah.
So smart and lovely. Nice. And what's your relationship status?
Single.
Okay. Single looking to mingle. Got it. To your left, we got Jamie. She is known as the queen of the twerk.
Yep.
The Russian queen of the twerk.
Yep.
Yes? Do I have this right?
Yes.
How did you get that name?
I used to battle a lot of time.
Twerk battle?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
That's
going down.
Gave a lot of workshops from all over the world. And yeah,
Nice. And how'd you do in those twerk battles?
I just started teaching and
But did you win the twerk battles?
yeah,
You
of
lost?
course, yeah, I win.
What happens
Yeah.
to the loser?
Nothing.
Yeah?
They keep going.
They don't gonna
and-
lose an ass cheek
yeah.
or something like that? I don't know. You never know.
But actually, another way why I'm named like Queen of Twerking, I launched my twerk course, and there is around 6,000 students from all over the world
Wow.
who learn with me online how to twerk.
Wow.
Yeah.
What percentage of those students are women?
All
Oh,
of them,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Because,
I'd be very curious who like those 7 dudes are. They're like, I gotta twerk. You don't know what I gotta do to
But
twerk.
actually, we have men who twerk.
No, I
But
would
I'm not sure
suspect.
that they join to my classes.
They're actually, is the classes live, or is it Zoom?
It's different. We have the video shoot that we give access after they paid, and we have live training.
I actually just thought of something. I actually was kind of making fun of the guys that signed up for tour class. Genius idea.
I knew you were gonna.
Roll up.
I was waiting for it.
I'm here to learn how to twerk, y'all. Forget about going to Barry's boot camp. Forget about going to forget yoga. Go sign up. Okay, for the twerkathon. Jamie, the Queen of Turk. You're gonna see me out there just like, ha, ha, what? I am from Miami. Anyone here from Miami? So you know Luke and the Two Live Crew. You know about learning how to. That's the old school twerk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I digress. Anyway, so hit me later with the code for the twerk class. What's your relationship status?
I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend. Gotcha. How did you guys meet at a twerk class?
He actually was my follower, and he liked my ass. he started
Hey,
texting me.
I like your fat ass. Can I take you on a date? You're like,
Something like that.
yeah. Respect. Hey, shoot your shot, buddy. Well, maybe at some point during the show, you'll give us an example of what a twerk workout is.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, but my dress is a little bit short, but I can, yes. I have a lot of tutorials on my
Okay,
YouTube.
so stay tuned for Jamie giving us an example of a twerk.
Are you gonna do it too?
Maybe. Last weekend, a couple girls made out. You know, the weekend before that.
Yeah, that's right.
So today we're gonna have a little twerk thing. The show before that, a girl sang.
Yes.
You know, Kenny's gonna show us how to do some sales.
Perfect.
Here we go. So we all know Kenny. Farha's in the house. I've seen her all online. She does stuff with Destiny. I've seen you on No Jumper podcast. What's your story, Farha?
I'm a TikTok creator and I'm an internet whore. You can find me on onlyfans.com/FarhaKhalidi for a great price.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what is an internet whore?
It's open to your imagination. Whatever you want me for, I'm there for.
Oh. Nice. So you're like the internet buffet of food of whoredom.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. So you got you got breasts, you got legs, you got chicken, you got dumplings. It's like the whole chicken, the whole buffet.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I mean, internet whore. I'm just.
I mean, if you want to objectify me like that, sure.
I think you did
I'm
it
the one
yourself already,
objectifying
though.
you.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I can take a joke. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Would you be comfortable doing a twerk off with Jamie?
No.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. What's your relationship status, Farha?
I am single and fabstinent.
Fabstinent?
Like fabulously abstinent.
Nice.
I love that.
Gotcha. Now, Jamie over here, she met her boyfriend online. He commented on her nice ass. What are the likelihood that you meet your boyfriend when he pays you a compliment for your nice
Buffet?
what a buffet of items that you got going on?
I am 100% likely to find my future husband in my OnlyFans subscribers.
Well, gentlemen, shoot your shot. There you go. Well, are you comfortable with us getting into some internet whoredom throughout the show?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Sign me up. With that being said, moving right along, we got Tracy here.
Yes.
Tracy.
Tracy.
And Daniela. You guys are a digital duo,
Yes, we are.
right?
Yeah.
Give us your story.
Okay, so from the start, with me, I
don't need to know where you were born and how you were
okay.
raised and whether, like,
No, so
give
I
us how
just-
this came together.
Okay, I just moved to Miami about 4 months ago. I come from New York, and I needed a nanny. So I went on care.com, and I found my partner in business and for a lifetime.
Wow, she was the nanny.
She was my nanny.
Wow, this feels like a porno, but it's actually real life. So I went online looking for a nanny.
It could be. It sounds like it, but
Well, Farha would love to make an appearance.
So we basically created a company where she focuses on the social media management and I focus on the business operations aspect of things.
Nice.
And we are now, I'm CFO of a huge agency for OnlyFans management and concierge. And
we
she's
just
my
found
the
social-
COO
and she's
of
the
the
COO.
OnlyFans.
So just to cut through all the clutter, is there a kid here?
No.
Oh, my son.
Okay, so there is a kid.
Yes.
So there's not a nanny.
So my new
porno shoot.
nanny
There-
is her mom.
There is a real kid.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We hired my mom eventually.
Gotcha. And then you guys, just to cut through the clutter again,
Yeah.
manage OnlyFans girls?
We have a social media managing agency that we just launched recently, and in the midst of that, we have a new client, which we became CFO and COO of an OnlyFans agency.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
Farha,
you.
you never know if you need some management. I will take 10% though, and Kenny is entitled to 2% royalty just for being on the show, just so you know if any
Good
deal is
job,
struck
Kenny.
here.
Good job.
Moving right along, Jessica's here. Please tell me you don't do OnlyFans as well.
I do not.
Okay, I don't know. Not that I'm against that. I just don't want to have a diverse panel. What do you do?
I just came out of doing performance coaching for a hedge fund. So kind of like Wendy from Billions.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Performance coaching for a hedge fund.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with the hedge fund world. I'm also familiar with coaching. But what's performance coaching for a hedge fund?
Emotional regulation, emotional agility, understand like emotional awareness.
Sounds woke.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Sounds
a little
like you gotta increase that
mindfulness.
DEI ESG score at the hedge fund. Ray Dalio, Bridgewater Associates. We gotta bring her in. Yeah. Am I off base here?
Well, they have an education platform for traders, and
Yeah.
so I came in on more of the mindset and psychology side.
Nice.
Yeah.
And relationship status?
I just met someone, and I kind of like him, but right now
Nice.
I would say it's not official, so I'm
How
still
long has it
single.
been?
About a month and a half, almost 2
Nice.
months. Yeah.
6 weeks of love, it's the best time. Tracy, are you single?
Building an empire.
Building an empire. So you're married to the game.
Yes.
Gotcha. You know what that's like, Kenny, being married to the game. Okay. And Daniela, I didn't ask you your status.
single.
You're single. Gotcha. Well, you stroll around with one of those kids, no dude's gonna hit on you. So just know that.
Why not?
Why not? What do you mean?
I stroll with my son around
right.
all the time and get hit on all the time.
By who?
By
Don't
real
stop a
men.
man.
Now, I always tell me if I'm wrong here, but I encourage young men, if they don't have kids already, not to date single moms. Now, with that being said, if you got a kid and she's got a kid, or you got multiple kids and she's got multiple kids, well, we all saw the Brady Bunch. But I don't think that men with, out kids are equipped to raise someone else's kids. My thoughts. Tell me why I'm wrong.
No, I didn't say you were wrong.
That's right.
No, I said, I just looked at you and asked why.
Yes.
It all depends on the person. I mean, if you are willing to be an add-on to somebody who's strong and is willing to build something with you and is willing to stay current in your life and always support you, why not? And obviously having a blessing that's going to show you unconditional love, it's a plus. I don't see where the
Who's going to
loss
show
is.
the unconditional love?
Me and my son.
But here's the only problem with that.
What's that?
And this is why a man can take a triple L.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's say me and you get together, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking good, you're looking tan, you're looking, all right, cool, what's up? All right, Tracy, I'm Adam. I got no kids. I'm here for a good time. Next thing you know, we fall in love, we're dating, and you got a son, right? How old is your son?
He's 4.
Okay, so me and you, 2 years from now, we get married, we fall in love, little Billy and I, we're playing catch and we're doing our thing and we're living our best life and we're doing it. Next thing you know, like all marriages, there's a 50% chance of it working, 50% chance that it's not. So if it's the 50% chance that it's not, I'm going to take a triple L. What's the triple L? I lose my girl. Cool. Now, I'm going to lose the kid because, it's not my kid. And now I'm going to lose probably all my money because if you don't sign a prenup, you're going to be entitled to have my assets or whatever that situation is. So for a man, it's a very precarious situation Because on the surface, hot, cool, business, great, but everything in life is risk reward. The risk of that is I lose my girl, I lose the kid that I helped raise for 10 years, let's say, and I just lost all my assets. Now I got to start all the way over. I'm just saying that's kind of what the risk is.
I respect it.
Yes.
I don't agree with it. I mean, it all depends on who you're
I was
dating.
about to say that too. I don't really agree though.
I don't agree
tell me
with
why.
that, right,
The
Kevin?
only reason why I don't really agree is like because of experience. I know a lot of people that did that, and they had, you know what I mean? Like I know some people that it didn't work out, and they still take care of that kid.
Right.
You know what
It's
I
all
mean?
about the love.
Because they spent time with the kid, and then the kid calling them dead, or they saw something in this person that, you know what I mean? Because especially when it's younger too, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then sometimes you said, see, the whole thing is that you turned a situation to a pessimistic situation. You ain't even talking about the optimistic. What about if it do work out? You know what I mean? So like 9 times out of 10, when people usually say that, it's based off experience, because experience is the best teacher.
I'm not saying that it can't work, and I respect anyone that does work.
I'm going off of like stuff that I know that really happened.
I'm saying the most optimal situation for a guy that has never had a kid is to find a woman that also doesn't have a kid and start a family together. That to me is the most optimal situation.
Yeah.
Now, like, you don't think that's the most optimal situation?
No, that can be, but what if it ain't though? That's
we are living in a world with so much diversity. I don't agree, but it is the traditional way of thinking. Unfortunately, in my situation, it didn't work out, but I'm happy being alone, building something for my son, and whoever wants to come along is an add-on. And I add as much as they add to me. So, I'm open, but I'm right now focusing on being the best mom that I can be and being a great entrepreneur in what I do.
And you seem like a great mom. And you
I am.
seem like you would actually be a great add-on to a life. And I'm not saying red flag,
No,
stay
I
away.
agree with you. It's a
Not
traditional
at all.
way. It's
Like,
a
I'll take your ass
traditional
on a
way.
date right after the show. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that's not ideal
it's
for
a
a
traditional,
single man
100%.
to jump in and start raising a 4-year-old kid when he's never had a kid in his life before. That's all I'm
100%.
saying.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's a traditional way of thinking, but we're living in a very different
We
society.
are not traditional anymore.
We're
yet.
living different times.
Anyway, that's a little short clip there, you guys. I think. And we have not met Dina yet, right?
No, we have not.
Dina, how you doing?
Hi.
You just jumped in on a little argument. By the way, that was not scripted.
No, yeah.
All right, we'll have plenty more time.
You know what's
for
crazy?
That.
I have
Yes.
something to add to that. So
Yes.
while you say that what you're saying is the most optimal
Yes.
way of two people getting together, no kids, but it's not the most practical in the world that we're living in, I think is what she was trying to tell you. Like I myself, I have a 14-year-old, but I think it's different when you're the type of single woman who's not looking for a dad for my kid. Like my kid very much has a dad and he's very present and like with me, what you get is me. Like I'm not asking you to do all that other stuff because that's taken care of. So on the flip side of the coin, most men have a problem with that too. Because I'm not asking you to take on that role. Like, this is what you get.
Yeah,
and
I
most
respect
guys
that.
don't like that.
And I'll tell you why. The only difference is your son is 4 and your son is 14.
My daughter.
Daughter, my
Right.
apologies.
It's okay.
Kids identify
I
all
know,
sorts
as
of things
what-
these days. But your daughter's 14, so
right.
The dad's already raised her. She's a grown-up.
Yeah,
She's
yeah, I
speaking.
got
There's
3
a
more
big difference between coming into a 4-year-old's life than a 14-year-old's life.
Absolutely.
Like my mom got remarried when I was 20, and I met the stepdad. He's like, you could call me dad. I'm like, I'll call you Al.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because
Like,
I'm
that's
20
the vibe I'm looking for.
and I don't need a new dad. All right, buddy? He's like, all right, son. I'm like, your name's Al, homie. Like, so I
totally get that.
So the point is, like, at a certain age, you don't need a daddy. A 4-year-old needs a daddy.
Right.
A 14-year-old probably already has that daddy.
Right.
Anyway.
Absolutely. But yeah.
Relationship status now?
So there's definitely this one guy who I'm his girlfriend in my head.
Yeah. What's
You
his
got
name?
it?
Yeah, I got it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Does he know?
Of course not, because it's in my head.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So we've just revealed that Dina is a full-on stalker and/or dreamer.
No, I'm just a stand-up comedian, guys.
Okay, got it.
I'm also an insurance broker, so funny enough, I'm actually in sales too.
Nice.
And that's it. Like, what else was the other question? I forgot.
your relationship status
Yeah,
that is in your head.
We talked about that, yeah.
Okay. Is there,
Typical girl, super delusional.
perfect.
That's true.
Nice. We are used to that. Farha, have you ever heard the term delusional before?
No,
I feel like the people that use it all over the red pill space, you've never heard that?
no.
You must be delusional. What are you talking about?
Most people that are crazy don't know they're
So
crazy.
no man, like the man that you're dreaming of, that's not...
No,
Okay.
I'm completely. I mean, nobody wants to date a comedian. Let's be real. They're scared you're gonna turn into a joke. So.
That's true. And most
It's
girls
rough out
tend
here.
not to be funny.
That's true.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So how are you able to do it? Because I mean, Kenny, this guy hasn't got started yet. Like, you know, we're in the first inning right now. Wait till this guy gets to the ninth inning and throws a fucking perfect hitter, no hitter. All right. So why do you think that someone like Kenny or men are so much funnier than women, even though you're a female comedian?
That's a loaded question. That's gonna get me really hated after I get off this podcast. I think much like Kenny was saying about his experience in sales, right? Like he was this kid from Detroit who woke up and realized one day that he was making a lot more money than people were doing this, you know, for 15, 20 years. That's what happened to me. I kind of mistakenly slipped into comedy. I actually have a friend of mine who's a stand-up comedian and tricked me into doing it one day. And here we are. So
Tricked you into doing it.
Yeah,
Kenny,
yeah.
why are men funnier than women?
I don't really. I know it's a lot of women comedians that's funny, but like my top 5 will automatically be guys. But I wouldn't really necessarily say that they funny because I got a lot of funny aunties in my family that's way funnier than a lot of comedians that I know. You know what I mean? So it's like some people. I guess it's the perception.
Gotcha.
I'm a man, and I know a lot of females that's funny. You know what I mean?
Could it be?
I think it's reason.
Could it be that a man has to develop his speaking abilities, his mouthpiece, his hollering abilities to go acquire money, resources, women, and that over time will help him develop the charisma, speaking, timing, all that. Whereas a pretty girl oftentimes can just sit at a bar and 100 dudes will approach her. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that not saying it like that makes sense.
We speaking facts out here,
yeah,
Kenny.
but it's I don't know too many a lot of comedians that, you know what I'm saying, especially female comedians that think like that. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of comedians that, you know what I mean, that probably feel like, you know, because like one thing we can go off of like Jay-Z said. He said men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So when it go to the numbers and to what people done, you'll be like, dang, well, look at Kevin Hart, look at Eddie Murphy, look at these goats, you know what I'm saying? Because they broke records and they did this and they did that, and you ain't really had too many females did it. But I didn't sit up there and just watch Amy Schumer for like a whole hour and then just keep on watching her stuff because she hilarious to me, you know what I'm saying? Or different females that had me crying, I'm talking about crying real tears, and I ain't never had like really, I had some old school comedians, but I don't really want to get into that part, but it's just off of like again, experience, you know
You
what
like
I'm saying?
Chelsea Handler?
Yeah, she funny too, yeah.
What are your thoughts on her being 48, single, not married, no man, but funny as hell? What do you think about that life? Because her and I went back and forth.
I think it makes sense.
A lot of people don't like, you know what I'm saying? See, the difference would be, it go back to what she said, a lot of people don't take comedians serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, men don't take Chelsea seriously.
Yeah, that's what, but when I was dating before I got married, even my wife, she'll tell you, she used to say that too, you trying to sell me, you know what I'm saying? I used to hear this a lot, like, you trying to sell me, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? You made the sale, homie. Congrats.
I look at it like as comedians, you know what I'm saying? That's what they take us like, oh, all you do is joke, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I love what Eminem said in a rap song. He said, don't take me for a comedian because I'm not a joke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the time where, and that's what, like, I get that all the time. Like, I'd be like leaving like a bar or something like 2, 3 in the morning. I don't really hang out, but when I used to like go to like, you know what I'm saying, out with my friends, people want me to give up my sales talk like 3 in the morning. Yeah. Like, oh, this funny. Let me hear. I'm like, bro, I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to know when to turn it off and on, and people don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They think you supposed to automatically be 24 hours.
Like, make me laugh, clown.
So
make me laugh.
That's my like what I got to say for that. You know what I mean? They don't know when to turn it off and on it. Then they probably, I don't know. It's, you know, she probably had bad luck. You know what I mean? Like me, I just got married at 36, 37.
How old are you now?
39.
Okay. When's your 40th birthday?
December 26th.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
December.
We're gonna get lit. Let's get into some of the topics today, guys. This was some fun stuff. Everyone's gonna get a chance to weigh in, but first we're gonna start with Kenny. So let's just get into the topic of sales. So you've been called the world's greatest salesman, right? You actually referenced Zig Ziglar at one point, who's also been called one of the world's greatest salesmen. He was a motivational speaker, sales trainer. You also got Dale Carnegie, famous author, wrote the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Major influence in my life. You got this guy, Joe Girard. He's in the Guinness Book of World Record for being the best car salesman, was just slanging cars, right? Which was crazy because it was like in the horse and buggy days.
Yeah.
And it was like, how are you even
Model
selling cars?
Ts
It's pretty
stuff,
wild.
yeah.
Doing his thing. And then you got Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street. Love him, hate him. He definitely sold you some pink sheets. So, you've said that besides kind of what I said, if you don't become a doctor, lawyer, professional, most amount of money you can make in sales. I've heard you say that besides actors, entertainers, the highest paid people in the world are sales, right? For me, it's all about your charisma, your vibe, your personality, which clearly you have. And I always say that people like doing business what they like. And, you've referenced what Jamie Foxx has said about selling door-to-door for 2 years is the equivalent of a 4-year college degree, right? So it's sort of like skills versus degree. Skills pay the bills, degrees pays fees. So what makes you such a great salesperson, and what do you think are the biggest skill set that makes a good salesperson?
So you said what makes me what?
What makes you the greatest salesperson in the world? Sell me, Kenny.
Number one, I never said that, but a lot of I don't know. They took a 7-minute video.
So answer number one, be coy. I never said it. I've been called it. I just put it all over my website. I'm gladly receiving it.
Right.
So why do people call you the world's greatest salesperson? Sell yourself, Ken.
Because I guess I'm like 2 Chainz. I'm different. I guess that's how I look at it. I'm different from any other salesperson. Like, and there's a lot of goats out there. Some of them you didn't even name. That's goats in my book. Like, I learned from Dale Carnegie, Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, to E.T. Eric Thomas. To it's a lot of goats. You know what I mean? And like, what's different for me is that like I know I'm not a prostitute, but I'm gonna sell myself. I'm gonna get you to love me. Once you fall in love with me, then you gonna buy anything I got to sell. It can be some drawers, you know what I mean? Like, because I know that I love me. I love what I do, you know what I'm saying? And I know that, like, one thing I learned in this book called The Sales Bible, we said people buy personality before they buy merchandise.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? And they said that, when everything else fails, enthusiasm sells. And one thing I learned as a little kid, like, and I feel like this, like, like right now I got 10 kids and like 80% of my kids go door to door. Right now I got a 13-year-old daughter. My wife would tell you that she go out and make like $1,500 a week. You know what I mean?
Start them young,
$2 candy because I like door to door taught me something that society and like school don't even teach me. Like I learned from school, Hard Knock University, and one thing I tell my kids all the time, I tell them like, if you want to go to Harvard, you want to go to Yale, you want to go to Duke, you want to go to these Ivy schools, you can go. But I'm gonna let you know one thing: the smartest people to me don't come from Harvard and Yale. They come from adversity. They come from not giving up. They come from trials and tribulations, because tough times don't last. Tough people do. And I feel like that when I learned how to sell at 12 years old, that taught me confidence to talk to anybody. Cause and that's why this show, and that's I say that to say this is that I remember when I was a little kid, I didn't even like talking to females. I didn't even I used to always think I was ugly because I used to hear people say, "Oh, he ugly," you know what I'm saying? Then when I started doing sales, I was like God gifted women, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, my confidence, it was confidence, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I felt like that, once you go door to door and you learn yourself and you start loving yourself, then you can impress anybody because you already impressed yourself, you know what I mean? And then you learn your strength and your weaknesses, and that's what I learned at 12 years old. So I feel like once I learned that, it was easy. It was it was
well, one of the things they always say is that competence leads to confidence. When you start getting good at something, like yo, I just fucking sold 3,000. I just sold it. All right, yo, kidding. Like you get that confidence, you get that swag, and that's irreplaceable.
Right.
Right. So when did that confidence come? Because if you're being called ugly and they're basically saying, I've heard you say things like you were homeless at one point in your life, right? I love what you said, that right next door to failure is success. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Like, how did you cut through, you're ugly, you're never gonna make it, you're homeless, you're broke, to like, all right, I'm getting competent sales to develop that confidence? Because a lot of people have that victim mentality. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. I'm not, I'm in the hood, I'm poor. How did you develop that?
I grew up with my family. I was like the black sheep of the family, and like
in a black family. That's hard to do.
Like, I was the black sheep of a light-skinned family, I call it. And everybody was dark-skinned. But anyway, to make a long story short, my childhood, like growing up, like even my family members, they like, where we come from, we like a product of our environment. And everybody be like, oh, you ain't gonna make it to see the age 21, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do this. And then I had like my own family used to show me tough love, you know what I'm saying? So it was really up to me to go ahead and go out to the world and find love, you know what I'm saying? Or find myself, you know what I mean? So what I did is that I didn't pay attention to the hate, because I already had some of it coming from my own household, you see what I'm saying? So I was looking at like, now I can really go find it. So how I found it is that an idle mind is a devil workshop. So I used to go out and make people day. That was like my number one thing. I wasn't even looking for a sale. I was just going to make someone day, because I knew that I had a gift. Because like when I was knocking on these people's doors, it was like, I never seen nothing like you. I know there's some about an E.T., a black alien, or you know what I'm saying? Or I was just a great salesman, because we was working like predominantly white area. We wasn't knocking in the hood. We'd get robbed. We weren't knocking on people's doors. In Detroit, we was going
out
where
the
to
money
like the
is.
suburb, right? So
FTM, follow the money.
When I was doing that, and I was bringing in like 20, because I became a salesperson on the accident, what people don't know. I had a paper route job where I was like delivering Detroit news and free press, and then I went to like a customer house where he like really was having a bad day. He really got scammed by like our company, and he was trying to fight me and my coworker, you know what I'm saying? And I use this like line to this day. I was 12 years old, and he was like, why y'all keep throwing paper in my yard? You see all these papers stacked up, I'm about to call the police, get the F off my property. He was cussing us out, and it was me and another black dude, you know what I'm saying? Me and my coworker, and we was white. So you know, the first thing we think, like our perception is our reality. We like, if we was white, he wouldn't say that to us. So my friend was trying to fight him. I said, I got this, watch this. I said, sir, can I ask you a question? He was like, what? I was like, you got kids, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, now let's say 2 of your kids was playing and one broke the glass. You ain't gonna spank both of them, right? He was like, no. I was like, well, don't spank us. Let me just call my stupid advisor so we can fix it. And when I said stupid advisor, he started laughing. I knew right then and there I had him. So I upgraded him like Beyonce on the phone with my manager. You feel me? And I went from I was gonna make $50 a week just delivering paper. No matter how many times I delivered the paper, I was automatically getting $50 from, because I was working a salary job. That day I found out that you can go from welfare to Rockefeller, because I made like $80 over the phone, and I wasn't a telemarketer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got commission. So you're right, when you start, like, you turn into like a sales crackhead, like, feeding it, like, oh, I need more, feed me, see, you know what I'm saying? It was like that.
Don't do crack, kids. Just, all right, like, stand.
You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly how it went.
Yeah, exactly. And now, obviously, your confidence level is off the charts.
Right.
Right? So, the biggest, like, the best thing about sales, right, is obviously the money, the commission, the freedom, right? But the worst thing about sales is the rejection. The going out, not making a sale all day, or like you haven't made a sale all day, but you still got to knock on that last door, or still make that last call. I love what you said. Like, it's not about, there's a difference between no, N-O, and
K-N-O-W.
And K-N-O-W, because they want to know more. Yeah. How do you deal with rejection? How do you deal with like
the... I never dealt with. I swear on everything. And that's why I think that I had something that a lot of these goats that you name, like, I never really had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Because coming from Detroit, I seen too many bad days. And I remember telling myself, he who suffer, remember. I was like, when I took that traveling job, I told myself, I said, this is the brokest I'm going to ever be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I told myself, I was on a bus for 3 days, catching the Greyhound bus from Detroit at 19 years old. I was on that bus for 3 days, and I told myself, I said, I'm not going to come back the way I just left. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be on the bus. I'm going to fly home. I'm going to drive home. I was homeless. I'm going to get a house. You know what I'm saying? So I was already telling myself these things. So my WHY was bigger than somebody telling me no. I had a why. My cause, a knock on your door. I was homeless. I was broke. I was this. I was that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and if you're looking for sympathy, it's in a dictionary right next to syphilis and symptoms. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for
for opportunity. So I knew that I could fix my situation. So I knew that if I just kept a door on my face and I kept a smile on my face, because Chinese proverb said, if you can't smile, you should open a store. I already knew that I was gonna go ahead and win at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I show you somebody that's successful, I show you they went through adversity. Yeah. They just didn't count it. They counted their blessings, not their troubles.
Respect to you, Kenny. By the way, guys at home, I told you let Kenny cook. Yeah. It was just the first inning a little bit ago. We just got to the second inning. So let's exactly. I told you. All right, so let's get the ladies involved a little bit because, you know, how many ladies do sales here?
I started in sales.
You do sales?
I do.
What do you do in sales?
I'm an insurance broker.
Okay, insurance broker.
I am.
I did network marketing.
Network marketing. Got it.
I built sales teams in network marketing for 10 years.
Gotcha.
Car sales.
Car sales. Okay, Blair. Farha?
No sales.
Well, you're selling yourself online. OnlyFans is sales. It's marketing.
That's definitely sales.
You don't think so?
Girl, you got a whole skill set you don't know about.
Sure, I sell myself online.
There you go.
You do.
Yeah. I do.
But competence leads to what, Farha?
7 figures.
Confidence, that too. That too. So you're doing that. So do you work in sales at all?
Yes, I'm selling tour courses and I have my own studio, hair laser removal studio in Moscow.
Okay. So you're selling twerk courses and laser hair removal.
Yeah.
Paula, you ever worked in sales?
No, but I will consider I sell myself to the companies that I want to work for.
Okay. Nat, you ever worked in sales?
Actually, yeah, I used to sell life insurance.
Okay.
Make sure you guys get your life insurance.
Right. Well, the reality is people like doing business with people they like. Everyone has to sell themselves. Everyone right now is obsessed with building a personal brand. That is AKA selling yourself to an audience. So we're all in sales in one way or another. But like we talked about, you know, some of the downside to sales is rejection. So some people say, listen, I don't even want to deal with the rejection. I'm going to take my 9-to-5 job. I'm going to do my thing. I don't want to deal with that. And, you know, that's limited upside. But there's limited upside to sales if you don't make some sales. So let's incorporate this to dating, right? So we're talking about everyone's here selling. But for the most part, you would agree with me, Kenny, the man needs to approach the woman. Yeah?
Right.
Raise your hand on the panel if you prefer approaching a man.
I don't prefer it, but I do it.
But you'll do it.
Yeah.
Because you're a salesman.
I guess, yeah. My sister always taught me sales is like flirting.
Sales is like flirting.
Yeah.
You're just selling that. All good. Okay, raise your hand if you would rather a man approach you.
Everybody prefers.
Okay, gotcha.
Put your hand too. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm good. Okay. So, you know, some guys have it, right?
It.
You guys know what I mean by it when they approach
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
What word would you use for it?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi, okay. What would you use for it?
Swag.
Swag,
Confidence.
okay. What's it for you?
Charisma.
Charisma, the Riz.
The Riz.
Gotcha. How about you? What would you use?
Intrigue.
Intrigue.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Farha, what's that it factor for you? What's the word?
Personability.
Personability. Got it. Okay. Go ahead, Jamie.
Masculinity, maybe?
What is it?
Masculinity.
Masculinity. What's up, baby? How you doing? I'm gonna take you on a date.
No, it's always-
Russians. Listen, get in car now. I don't even know you. I'm a man, Russia. Get in the car.
It's all about energy.
Energy, that masculine energy, that BDE. Got it. Okay. Paula, what's that it for you?
For me, it's all about personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Nat, what's it for you?
Confidence.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, confidence. So, whether it's Riz, je ne sais quoi, the charisma, the masculinity, whatever it is, the BDE from Russia. So some guys just have it. They got that mouthpiece, they got the charisma, they just have it.
Yeah.
You know, but some guys just don't have that, right? But that doesn't make them bad dudes. Like some of those guys are actually good dudes.
Right.
Just their greatest skill set isn't like, hey, what's up, ma? How you doing? Blah blah. They might be like, yeah, I'm a, electrician. I work with my hands. I'm a good person. Like they just don't have that mouthpiece. That doesn't mean that they can't shoot their shot, right? So what I want to do right now is for you ladies to put yourself in the man's position. Like, you said you're pretty much the only girl that goes there and talks
I've done
to
it.
a guy.
I've done it, yeah.
So, do you ever get butterflies, goosebumps? You're like, I don't know, he's kind of hot. I'm gonna roll up on him. Like,
No.
do you ever get nervous?
No.
Okay.
That's why I feel like I've stepped into like my little masculine energy, because I'll literally just go up front and be like, hey. Because you know that little uncomfortable situation when you're out. They're like, not uncomfortable, but they're looking at you and you know they're looking, but they won't approach you. So sometimes I'm like, why are you looking? You know, I'll just go up to them and be like, hi, I see you looking at me. Like, I'll just.
What you should do is be like, what you looking at, bro? What's up? Like, want to go? He's like, what? What are you talking about? It's crappy right now.
I've done it. No, sometimes
Yeah.
I have a little, just play around, but yeah.
What do you think? I'm going something here, guys, because we'll play a little game. Put yourself in the guy's shoes, okay? So he's a guy. Malik. We have a camera on Malik?
Malik.
Say hi to Malik.
Yo, what's up?
Malik's a good-looking dude. He's out there. He's like, I don't know, you know. You know, Dina's out there. She's looking good, bro. I know she likes to eat real good, whatever, you know. Put yourself in the guy's shoes. What do you think he's thinking? And when he comes up to you, like, walk me through what you think that guy's going through when he steps to you, okay? Go ahead, Dina.
I think most guys are like a nervous wreck when it's time to talk to a girl.
Okay.
I think we're very intimidating.
Really?
And yeah, I don't even think that most of us mean to be. I think it's just, we could be a lot.
So you're saying that guys are a nervous wreck. How about you,
for sure.
Jess?
This is so dependent on the human. Every single situation, I've seen something different. Like somebody walks up and they're playful and they're fun and they're confident, and then somebody else walks up and you can totally tell they're nervous. I don't think you can make a blanket statement on this one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know that you're going up to dudes. We get it. So we got your thing. Tracy?
Oh, this is a difficult one for me. But honestly, what I think they think it's interest, right? They want to know about you, but they're too scared to approach because they don't know what your reaction is going to be. So I just think it's nervousness, really.
Gotcha. So they're nervous. How about you, Farha?
I feel like they're made for scholars to try to make you laugh, to break the tension, because once you laugh, they're in.
Got it. Once you laugh, that first laugh, we got you. I mean, Kenny, how much sales have you made because you made someone laugh?
That's facts.
And how many girls have you met because you made them laugh?
Facts.
All right, but Jasmine, no offense. I know you got your wife, baby mama out there. We're not trying to. Okay, Jamie, what do you think is going through a man's head when he's trying to like approach you?
I guess that they nervous too, and that's why I every time respect when my man came to me, or maybe when we in the company with girlfriend and man can come and say hello, they go oh.
So you know that they're nervous.
I guess so.
Gotcha.
I can, but
Did you go in the bathroom? Okay. Didn't you just go to the bathroom? Okay. Help her out? Joey? Anyway, she'll be right back. What do you think is going through a man's?
I don't think they're all insecure. I will say some are like might be insecure and some might be maybe way too secure.
Too secure?
Yeah. There's
Too confident?
Yeah. There's a lot of men.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but there might be two types.
Okay,
You know?
a little too much, a little too
Yeah,
alpha.
sometimes,
a little too
yeah.
Russian masculine.
I've seen
Relax,
that.
homie. Relax, Vladimir, we get it. You got this game on lock. This is not time for this game.
sometimes they can be too much. Yeah.
Okay, so have a good balance between
Mm-hmm.
vulnerability and masculinity.
Yes.
I would say go more towards the masculinity. Nat, what do you think a man is thinking when he's like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Nat?
Honestly, if you want me to be honest, like if
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a guy, can I smash? I think a lot of guys when they approach a girl is that's going through their head like, can I get it? And based on how their reaction is determines their next step of like, okay, am I gonna get to know this girl or is this just like a one night thing?
How many of you girls think that when a guy approaches you, he's just trying to sleep with you?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, many
So, yeah?
times.
Maybe
many
not just
times.
trying to sleep with you, but
Okay.
that's like a one of the top.
So you know
five.
that.
At least, that's it, at
So
least.
once a guy steps to you, you're already like, he's trying to hit.
Oh, I think
Yes?
that's every woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's accessibility,
Now,
yeah,
here's
for
the
sure.
question. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Both.
Both.
Why is that?
Depends on the mood.
Because obviously, like, I want someone that's interested in me to want to have sex with me, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the whole point of like the mating thing.
Gotcha,
right?
yeah.
But,
This is my first time in
but
public,
that's
so I don't know
not
how this works.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But in the same token, like, I'm a person too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So it's an ego boost
So
when a
it's-
guy steps to you.
yes and no.
Okay.
Because if you just want to smash, then there's no substance to that.
Got it.
You get me? You just saw a pretty girl. I'm funny. I'm charismatic. She looks like a good time. Like, that doesn't do anything for me.
Got it.
You know?
Which is Miami now.
Which is Miami?
No.
Why, everyone's just trying to smash?
I feel so.
I don't know about that. I'm from
I
Miami.
think
I
that
think
too.
everyone is very respectful. They go to church. They go to Miami's
What
that.
Maybe like
By
3%.
church, do you mean live on Sunday? Is that what you mean?
Oh, you're talking about Miami, Florida. I thought you were talking about Miami, Ohio, where Malik's from. Different situation. Got it.
In another world.
Got it. Okay. So I built this all up because I want to get your guys' perspective on what men have to deal with. Because what I think is that most men, like we talked about, competence leads to confidence.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't approached a lot of girls, just like if you haven't knocked on many doors, right? You're gonna be nervous as hell.
Yeah.
Especially for a pretty girl. Like, the prettier you are, like I'm not gonna lie, there's even some times where I'm like, it's like I talk to girls for a fucking living, like, snap out of it. And what I've realized is always go talk to the girl. Always go try to talk to the prospect, right? Always knock on the door, right, Kenny? Like, do you ever, like, not knock on the door? Knock on that door.
Yeah, got to.
So for a man, same thing with knocking on the door. You go through, shit, I don't know, there's a gate, I don't know, like, I don't know.
No soliciting sign.
This is a kind of weird neighborhood.
It's like an
It's a waste of
anxiety that
time.
builds in
You get an
you.
anxiety, I don't
Yeah.
know. She looks kind of bitchy. She's got that resting bitch face, I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw some other dude holler at her, and she kind of like threw a drink in his face. I definitely don't want that to happen. Like, I don't know. Like, guys are, it's like, what, she rejects me. I can't live with myself. Like, guys have to go through all of that just to go up and be like, hey, Dino, what's up? Or,
Yeah,
hey, what's your name?
absolutely.
Like, they're
Right.
going through all that. I don't think you guys know that and fully appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're just there with your girl. If I can drink. And like, for him to go can I buy you a drink? Can I do this? There's a lot that goes into it. So I just want you to
Right.
understand what it's like to be a man.
Which,
Now, with that
to
being
me,
said,
it's funny that
Yeah.
most of the girls were like, oh no, because it's either one or the other. But what you don't realize is that human beings have a natural reaction to the same emotion in very different ways. So even though you see the quiet, shy guy, yeah, he's nervous and he's blatantly showing you that he's nervous. But the dude that's being over the top and blatantly overt and super masculine, like, he's being a peacock. He's trying to show off for you. So he's nervous too. It's just a different way
well,
of
they
him
say that
displaying
the
it.
squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Absolutely.
So I'd rather be the peacock in the
sure.
situation
Of course.
than just the wallflower.
Of course.
Okay, well, let's play a game. Ladies,
Oh God.
if you were, Kenny's gonna be our object of affection for a second. But let's say that Kenny was a woman.
Okay.
Okay? So for the sake of this conversation, Kenny, who some may call the world's greatest salesman, is going to be a hot black woman. Okay? Now, what I want you guys to do is go shoot your best shot to Kenny. How would you
As a
go
man?
approach, if you were a man,
As a woman.
everyone here is transitioning.
Okay.
Everyone is going through a transition, is identifying as the opposite sex for the sake of this conversation.
Okay.
You're all men, Kenny's a woman. It's a game. Don't cancel us because we just fucking got woke on everybody. You're all men, Kenny's a beautiful black woman, okay? I want to hear you're a man, how you would step to Katrina over here. How would you,
named him
like,
after a hurricane? That's crazy.
I don't know. It's just Kay, I don't know, Candace, whatever you want to go by, Kenny. You're the man. Let's hear how you would step to this woman. You're a man.
You were first.
You're a man.
1,000%.
You're a man. I'm just going to call on you randomly, so just be ready. Be ready. I'm just going to go out of order here. You're a man stepping to a woman. Shoot your shot. Ready? Tracy, shoot your shot.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Go ahead. Shoot your shot.
I would just say, hey, Katrina, how are you? My name is
You don't know his name
John.
yet. You don't know his
Sorry.
name yet. Sorry. For the sake of this conversation, cold open. You're knocking on the door. Bang. You don't know nobody's name.
Sales.
You don't know who's going to answer. Go ahead. Step to it.
Hey, my name is John. What's your name?
Kim.
Hi, Kim. I would love to take you out to dinner sometime. Would you be interested in exchanging numbers?
I already ate.
That just made me nervous.
Tracy, nice try. Okay.
That's funny.
Paola, it's your turn to holler at Kim.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
Kim.
Kim, I heard you already had dinner. You want to have some dessert? You can say no to ice cream.
What kind of dessert?
You like ice cream?
I'm lactose intolerant.
You like Greek yogurt and I don't know, some Greek random
Where you from?
dessert?
You got an accent.
Venezuela. You like Venezuelans?
They got Venezuela dessert.
I can get you a Venezuelan dessert without lactose. I'll figure it out. I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Boom! Paola.
I got the date.
We did it.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Who's next? Brrr. Natalia, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
I'm gonna fail. I don't approach guys.
Shoot your shot.
Let's do this.
Go ahead. You're a dude. Okay. You're not approaching a guy. You're a dude. Your name's Nate.
Swag it up.
You Nate dog. Don't worry about the this.
Look at super
I'll hold this. You Nate dog.
I'm nervous.
And you're going to approach Kim. What's up, Nate? Go ahead. Go slide over there, bro. That girl's fine as fuck, bro. Nate, come on, dude. Don't be shy, Nate.
You can do it, Nate.
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot your shot.
Nate, okay.
Come on, Nate.
You can do it, Nate.
I'm sorry, Kim. Okay. How are you doing today?
I just learned to speak English. See how awkward it is?
Oh, I got one. I got one.
Go ahead.
So, what brings you out?
Huh? The weather.
What brings you here? I see you here with your friends. What brings you guys here? Are you celebrating anything?
No, it's just the weather. I'm from Detroit. It's colder than polar bear toenails out there, so.
Oh, I see. Do you like the warmer weather?
Yep.
You look pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fail. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, Nate. It ain't. Gentlemen, I got your back. My people, my boys, my homies. I know what it's like, brother. I know what it's like. Okay. Farha, your name is now Fred, and you're going to holler at Kim. Shoot your shot.
Hi.
What's up?
You got a fat ass. Do you want to have sex with me?
Of course not.
You can't even look at her. You look scared.
Oh, man.
You look scared.
Kim, did that work on you at all?
Was that a maybe?
That's a no, like Destiny Child.
No.
Okay, you're a stuck-up bitch anyway. Have a nice night.
I feel like all the girls are
Farha,
giving
how
like
often do you get approached with that line?
With that one?
Yeah, hey, you got some nice titties. Let me not have sex, something like that?
100% success rate, yeah.
Wow. That's that internet whore in you. Is that what it was called?
No.
What do we call it?
Internet buffet?
Oh, we did. So, yeah. Okay. Well, did Farha's line work or no?
No.
Okay, so right now we've only had some dessert line that has worked.
It's okay, good job.
Farha, you shot your shot. You get aggressive with it. That was super aggressive. Went straight to the sex.
That made me nervous.
Never recommend that. Never. You don't just go straight to the sex. You don't just go straight for the sale. You ask a question or two. Farha, Fred, you failed this one.
Okay.
You're going to shoot your shot again. I got confidence in you. Okay, Dina.
Hey.
Hey, your name's Dino now. What's up, dog? Dino?
What's up, homie?
Go shoot your shot, brah.
Hi.
What's up?
Are those denim tears jeans?
Denim what?
You into fashion?
No.
I was just saying, because that green sweater looks really good on you. It kind of brings out like this sparkle in your brown eyes, and green happens to be my favorite color.
Thanks.
So, yeah. And I noticed that it says history maker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, you want to get out of here and make some memories with me?
He laughed.
He laughed.
Wait, you laughed. You said that, right?
I'm just gonna say, Dina, it was funny. You have creepy stalker vibes.
Yeah.
All over over you. Red flags.
jeans.
Hey, I noticed your entire outfit. You want to get out of here? You want to come in my unmarked white van out back, Kim?
I have candy.
Fail. Okay. Fail. Okay. Jessica. John.
With John.
Yeah. Shoot your shot with Kim.
Hey, give me what's John's vibe? Give me is John from
It's
California
you,
or
but
John
with shorter hair. And he does, okay, let me wait for it. Ready? Coaching for a hedge fund.
Oh gosh. Okay. What's up?
What's up?
I love your vibe. Where are you from?
Detroit.
Detroit. It's really cold there, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
You like Miami?
Mm-hmm.
How long are you staying?
I don't know.
Has anybody shown you around since you've gotten here?
Nope.
Would you like to be shown around?
It depends what you're trying to show me.
Well, I mean, we can start with this beautiful landscape that you see right here and then kind of see where the night goes.
Oh,
how does that sound?
What about the beaches? I want to see the beaches. No, they got
Down for
beaches.
that.
You from Miami?
Not originally, but I've been here for the last 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got enough under my belt to where I could show you a
Yeah,
good time for sure.
For sure.
You down to get out of here?
4 years. I've been here 4 hours, so it's a big difference.
All right, I think that one kind of worked.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You said yeah?
Good
It was aggressive, slightly creepy, but you ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get some ass later.
Okay,
You might get some ass later, John.
She said, I like your
Okay.
vibe.
I like that vibe.
So the difference, just so we're clear, between Dino, and John, is that you like the vibe. Cool, hey, nice outfit. You nitpicked the fuck out of his outfit.
I mean, it was
Are those
very-
denim
I
swagged
didn't
out
know.
jeans right there? What kind of fish tank shoes are there? By the way, I noticed what it said on your shirt. Do you want to come in my white unmarked van?
Women
Little
in
creepy.
real life like attention to detail. They do.
Okay.
So
No,
I
if a
was
guy
trying
came up to me and
like
was like, "Are those whatever jeans?" I'd be like, "What do you know about jeans? What do you
He's
do
like,
for
yeah,
work?
I'm a-
What do you do for work?"
I'm a gay fashion blogger. You want to get out of here?
Like, yeah, I'm not my type.
We got 2 more girls to go. Jamie, the queen of the twerk.
Oh yeah.
You are now Jamie, the queen, the king of the dick. The Russian alpha male. You go use your BDE to go holler at Kim over here. Use your masculine energy. Go for this. Oh, damn.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe as a Russian, I sent to you, the bouquet of red flowers.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
Okay.
I made a note, like a beautiful bouquet for the most pretty girl here, and asked a waiter to send to you. And after that, I came and said, "How are you doing?"
Kim, how would you respond to that?
You got flowers, now what?
Thinking about it.
You got a bouquet of flowers, now
I'm
what?
gonna let you answer this, but in my estimation, you are doing way too much at first sight.
How does she
I just
know
saw
the
this girl
flowers?
buy her flowers, champagne. I write letter, and I.
It sometimes happens in Russia.
Oh, in
and
Russia,
it's okay.
yes.
It's okay.
Okay, Kim, how would you respond to the new flowers that just showed up at your table at dinner?
I'll say it's for the wrong person.
Oh.
If you had some peanut butter and jelly, you would have got me.
Fair
enough.
So next
All right.
time I will bring the bouquet
Well,
with peanut butter.
I'm gonna
together.
give you a fail, but definitely not the worst fail.
Who was the worst?
You forgot how to speak English. How do you do,
Sorry.
ma'am?
I don't approach people like that.
Exactly. The whole point of this exercise is women don't understand what it's like to be a man. Anyway, the one woman on the panel that will go last who understands what it is to step.
Ah.
Okay? You've seen the lay of the landscape. You know, most girls failed. Some girls forgot how to speak English. Some girls went way too aggressive. It's like, yo, you want to fuck? Nice shoes. Nice shoes, want to fuck? Like, that's a little aggressive. All right, she showed up like creepy vibes, stalker vibes. We got a restraining order against Dina at this point.
I'm from a different time. I'm
Yeah.
older than everybody else on this panel. So
How old are you?
I'm 37, 38.
Okay, relax. You're not 88. Because you're 37. 4 years older than the next girl. Relax. Daniela Diaz, shoot your shot. Dan, holler at Kim. Dan.
I do this when I'm a couple drinks in.
Okay.
So, but I've realized I'm a lot of my masculine energy. So normally I'll go up and be like, "Hi, babe. Can I get you a drink?" Just like that.
Can you get me a drink?
Can I get you a drink?
I don't drink though.
I just got out of rehab. I
Normally that works, and then they go and because they don't want to buy the drink, they buy it for you. So that's usually the in. But that's really my thing. It's really that simple.
So you would buy them a drink?
I don't buy them a drink. When I ask them, "Do you want a drink?" They're like, "No, I'll get you a drink," and that's when it goes.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I did it once, but it was like different. I was a little bit like couple drinks in.
Yeah.
I wrote my number on a napkin, and when I was leaving, I was like, "Hey, you dropped this." And I with a wink.
Yes,
Did you hit him with a wink like that?
A little bit.
Get a camera shot, wink, bang, bang. That wink, that riz, and then
He texted, he called.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did he get some?
Not really. We went to one dinner and he was pretty, but nothing else. He
He
didn't,
was-
he
he
didn't
was
have the
pretty?
it. He was gorgeous, but
Yeah.
he didn't have the it. So yeah, that
So
was it.
you guys had dinner?
Yeah.
Did he get any dessert?
No, he didn't have
Okay.
it.
But Kim did, because you're the only one that really passed the date test.
Literally.
Well, do you guys have a better understanding what it's like to be a man now? Can we just like put yourself in a man's shoes?
Yeah.
To go up and approach and deal with like, nah, I already ate. Nah, I'm not thirsty. I'm an alcoholic. I don't drink. Like,
In your head,
whatever.
you're like, "What do I say now?"
Yeah. And the cold shoulder thing that girls do, are like, I don't know. Like, you
Makes
played
it
it well.
worse, yeah.
Clap it up for our panel here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Great job, guys.
Go Kim.
So one of the things I always say, this is where Kenny's going to shine, by the way, because Kenny's also going to play the game. So he played the other ends. We're going to flip it. So, there's 7 ways they say that dating is like sales. Let me kind of run you through them, and then we'll play another game over here. So, we've already established that people like doing business with people that they like, right? Well, surprise, people tend to have sex with people they also like. That's kind of how that works. So here are the 7 reasons that dating equates to sales, okay? You guys let me know your thoughts. So number 1, you have to be confident. We talked about the confidence leads to competence. You could turn that off, Malik, you're good. Number 2, it's a numbers game, and you need to reach out to as many prospects as possible. Cool. Number 3 is you have to fill your sales funnel with prospects, or as my good friend Rolo, the rational male, says, is that you need to be spinning multiple plates at a time, right? Like, don't get one-itis. Say, "What's up, girl? How you doing? Let me meet your number. All right, cool. Bang, bang, bang." Number 4, why sales is like dating. Number 4 is rejection happens. Get used to it, gentlemen. It's just a part of the process. Number 5, you got to market your product, market yourself, right? Because the customer needs to see what value you're going to bring to their life. And the woman, in this case, gentlemen, is the customer. So why do they want to hang out with you? Number 6, you need to master the art of storytelling. That's the it factor, the riz, the swag, everything you talked about, the sauce. And number 7, and this, know when to walk away. If someone isn't a match, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So with that being said, ladies, what do you think, have you noticed what profession out there has the best mouthpiece, skill set, knows how to talk the best? Is there sort of some uniformity
Sales.
to...
Of course,
Yeah,
sales.
I think it's sales.
Is it sales?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So guys in the sales business know how to talk,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Would we agree?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we just so happen to have the world's greatest salesman
No way.
here today. So, Kenny, you've learned a lot about all the girls on the panel. So, let's play a game with Kenny.
Yay.
So, you spit game. You got a great mouthpiece. That's nothing. Now that you know everything about these women, now we're going back to our normal traditional gender roles. Kenny is now Kenny.
Thank God.
You are now women.
Thank God.
Now you know this. let's see what your opening line would be to each of these girls. Now, here's the only part of the game. You can't use the same line twice.
Ooh.
Now, I will give a disclaimer. Kenny is happily married. His wife is right here. She will cut you.
Other game
She
harder.
will cut you. It is her birthday.
Yes.
So this is just a game. Kenny's fast talker, smooth on his feet, knows what he's doing, likes to play games. Shout out to Cam Newton for inspiring the games, by the way.
Okay.
So Kenny, I'm just gonna point at a girl, and whatever comes to mind, you know, go with it.
Right.
You cool with this?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay. Can't use the same line. This will be an easy one. The girl on your left, that's Farha. What would you say to her?
You dropped something.
Do you want to pick it up for me?
Your smile.
Keep going. You said you dropped your smile.
Yeah.
So make me smile. Put it back up.
How your day going?
Horribly. That's why I'm not smiling.
Oh, well, I just ran into a midget yesterday. You know what he said?
What?
Life is short.
Got him! Professional salesperson. Kenny out here. Okay, let's keep this thing going. So Kenny is 1 for 1. Okay, Kenny, have you met Dina?
Yep.
Okay, holler at Dina.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Dang, that's good. Where you from, Dina?
That's a really loaded question.
That's a really what?
Loaded question.
Oh, that's a potato question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You not from Miami?
I grew up here, but I'm not from here.
Oh, me either. I'm from my mama, don't tell my daddy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. If looks is a crayon, guess what color you'll be?
What color?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it.
Boom, I'll take that as that's a W, Kenny. He's just flowing. He's
2
flowing.
out of 2.
Gotcha. 2 out of 2. Kenny, you like dessert?
Nah.
Holler at Paula. Your dessert friend. Right there.
Hi.
How you doing?
No, you just stepped to him. Let him.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
She's like, what's up? I'm down to fuck. But relax. Relax. Kenny is going to holler at Paula.
How you doing?
Here, I'm pretty great. You?
I'm excellent. I like your accent.
Thank you. It's the only one I have.
Dang, that's funny. I was about to say, can you go grab your mom or dad? Because they said I can't talk to teenagers.
Ooh.
Turn him up. You must drink a lot of youth water, huh?
Of what?
You must drink a lot of youth water.
Yeah, that's what people have told me.
Yeah, you sipping that young juice.
Thank you.
I mean,
Kenny just got a charge right there. Okay. For the record, for the podcast now, Paula is 18 plus, so we're good. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, okay.
These are role playing, y'all. But that conversation did go well. Kenny, how's your Russian accent? Do you do good one or no? Kenny, you're a comedian. Do Russian accent for me.
I don't got no Russian accent.
So try your best in major Russian alpha masculine tone. And holler at our friend Jamie. Jamie likes to twerk.
That's funny. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. And you?
I'm good. Working on my suntan.
Sorry, what?
Working on my suntan. Yeah, it's hotter than Baywatch. This morning I had blonde hair and blue eyes, so you probably ain't noticed me, like Post Malone.
Sorry, I'm not native speaker. That's why it's so difficult to understand you.
Oh, where you from again?
I'm from Russia.
Are you from Russia?
Yeah. That's why a little bit easier, please.
All right, I'm gonna slow down. Dang. What you doing in Miami?
You got that? He's not Russian. He's going to slow down.
It's difficult.
Elon, we're going to turn him
Miami.
up. Okay.
I just visited.
Kenny, when you're going each way, make sure to talk in the mic because they're not catching you.
What you doing in Miami?
I'm visiting my friend.
Oh, for real? Is it a girl or a guy?
Girl.
Oh, the girlfriend?
Just friend, girl.
Oh, what you do? What you do for a living?
I'm dancing and launching my course, entrepreneur, and doctor.
What kind of dancing?
Twerking.
Yeah.
What's that?
Shaking my little ass.
Oh, that's what you do.
Why don't you show him what it's like? Now's a great moment to show the twerk.
But he wants to impress me.
Go ahead, ask her to twerk. She'll do it, I promise.
No. She wants to impress me, not me, him.
Yeah, I'm supposed to impress her.
You guys should
It's
have a
not so
twerk.
easy to impress.
Listen, I'm the
He
moderator.
can twerk.
Definitely ain't doing that.
Can you twerk?
Huh?
Can you twerk?
Nah.
Can you dance?
Heck, nah.
Mm.
I wish I did know how to dance. I probably wouldn't have been in sales.
Why don't you teach him how to do this?
I can teach you.
She will teach you how to
But
twerk.
do you want to know how to twerk?
Yeah, I don't know how to twerk. I swear to God.
Go ahead, Jamie. Yeah, teach him how to twerk. Go for it. You're online. Everyone's watching.
Okay, let's try. But
try.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. I got to get up too?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
She came with her dress.
There you go. Jackie, come off.
All right, guys. Here is a
Twerk session.
a Russian date that we just. No, I'm gonna let Kenny do his thing.
Find the bones.
Find the bones.
Over here. And now moving from your own axis. Forward, 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 forward. Yeah. And speed it up.
What?
Speed it up.
Yeah, but both of you guys are gonna have to turn towards the camera. So yeah.
You go ahead, Kim. Go ahead, Kenny.
Hey, he's doing
there
it,
you
he's
go,
doing
Kenny. Let it flow.
Come on, Kenny, shake that ass, baby.
There he's dancing.
Shake that ass, Kenny. Let me see what you got. Shake that ass.
Go, Kenny.
Go, Kenny. Go, Kenny. It's your birthday.
Crazy.
Anyway,
Miami
I
does
think
to
that
you.
date went really well.
Yeah.
Farha, how do you feel about that date?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Farha, is it me or you're just normally kind of look sad?
I think it's just you.
Huh?
I think it's just you.
Okay, so you're not sad.
No.
That's just your normal face.
What's wrong with it?
You look sad,
Oh, okay.
but you're not sad.
No,
Okay, so you're good.
I'm good.
Okay, I get very weirded out when I feel sad people around, but you're just
She's thriving.
like there's resting bitch face. You have like resting sad face.
Don't be
Yeah,
sad.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, great.
There
That
you
makes
go.
me feel a lot better, and I see that you smiled. So that we're winning right now.
Winning.
Awkward moment after that twerk. All right, who have you not hollered at right now? You have not hollered at.
Danielle.
Okay. You haven't hollered at Jess though, have you? Or Tracy? Or Daniela? Correct?
Correct.
Or Nat? Okay. Have you met Tracy in the white right there? Now the chat is basically saying you cannot start with how you doing.
Oh, you're saying
You said that twice.
He said it 3
You can't
times.
start with how you
He said
doing.
it for me too.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
said that?
Yes.
Dang.
Guys.
That's why we got the check, the fact check.
Oh, okay, all right.
This ain't Joey from Friends. You can't hit him with a how you doing.
Thanks to the chat. for
Okay,
making it
well,
hard.
holler at Tracy. New line.
Hey, how's it going? What I use
Got
that?
him.
I use
It's a
that?
lot of same
No, go ahead.
He's right. Going well. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. What's your name?
Yeah, I got it.
Tracy, how can I help you?
Oh, you was harder to catch than my ex-wife boyfriend. I ain't stalking you or anything. I saw you twice though. You had walked by.
Okay.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Okay, so Kenny failed that one.
Yeah, I got you. Got me.
Word to the
Okay.
wise, the stalker pickup line never works. I've been watching you all night.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Starting with when you left your house, I was outside the window. I followed you here in your car.
watching
It was
your
an
every
Uber.
move.
I saw you walked in here. So just for the record, that's the only one Kenny didn't win. Okay, cool. Kenny, holler at Natalia, who, for the record, forgot how to speak English when she tried to holler at you.
And I must say, when guys come to me and they're nervous, I'm really like, it's okay.
Yeah,
You can be
are.
nervous,
I've
it's
seen it
okay.
before. Nice. All right.
I'm trying to think of a line. So they took my intros.
Yeah. For the record, you cannot use "How you doing" or "How's it going." You can't use "How's it hanging."
I don't have anything
Oh, my bad.
How's it hanging?
You see? Something's wrong with me.
Go ahead, Kat.
Just do it!
Just do it. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
And your nails match it?
Not really. They're different, but
Oh,
yeah.
dang, I got Stevie Wonder vision.
Yeah. I can tell with what you're wearing today.
Oh, yeah, I like to do crisscross. That was my favorite group.
Crisscross.
Yeah, make you want to jump. You don't remember that song? Jump, jump. What's
Crisscross
your
will make you.
No, fake name. Rachel.
name?
She just gave you a fake name. This
Yeah,
girl.
so I know you're going to give me a fake number. So, because I thought
What?
your name was, I just had your name.
Nah.
Where did you have it?
Yeah, Nat. That's your name, right?
On the weekends.
What?
What?
You sound like that singer. I thought the singer was The Weeknd.
No.
I can't feel my face right now, guys. I don't know what's happening. Jenny, I don't know. I feel like you had it.
I cringed a little.
And then you lost it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, that was an easy close, if you know what I mean. You just had to keep it going.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't get it.
Crazy.
Okay. We got a couple more. Kenny's doing way better than you girls did.
Absolutely.
But I feel like I ruined his game when I cut off the "How you doing?" line.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an opener.
Kenny, we got a beautiful little blonde girl over there that's ready to get hollered at. Her name is Jess.
Her name is what?
Jess.
Jess, J-S-S?
Jess, yes.
Jessica, yeah.
Jessica. You play your cards right, she might be Jessica.
The eyes for me.
I like your boots.
Thank you.
You seem like you tired.
I was driving for like 6 hours today.
Oh. Because you've been running through my mind since I seen you. Oh, shit.
All right. There's going to be a message here at the end. I promise you. Because I have learned something. Kenny, last one, and then you're off the hook here. This should be the easiest one because our friend Daniela, she's down to get hollered at so much that she will run up on a dude. What's up, dog? Like, she will flex on you.
Want a drink?
So this is an easy one. Right. Say any opening line, she's going to be down for it. Not calling her any, internet whore names or anything like that. Just, she's down to DTF, down to be a friend. So,
there you go.
Holler at Daniela. Just for the record, all lines are on the table now. You could reuse lines, go for it. Whatever line you want to start with, nothing's off limits. Go for
Kenny, I feel like he's rizzed out. Like
he's rizzed out. That's it.
Don't hit me with the how's it going.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
You must be the queen that run everything?
Huh?
Yeah, they said you was mixed laxative.
Miss
Yeah, Miss Laxative, the one that run everything?
What's that?
Because they said you run shit. Excuse my French, my time. How you doing today, though? My name Kenny. What's your name?
Daniela.
Oh, I made you laugh. They said laughter is the best medicine for the heart.
It is. That's
You know, every time you make someone laugh, add 10 more years to their life.
Oof, you just.
I wish I could have made Whitney Houston laugh. Bobby Brown would have listened to me. So you want to go grab something to drink real quick? Because I'm kind of thirsty.
I'm down.
All right, let's stop by this. I know this spot. You want to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we in there.
Bang!
That was actually good.
Clap it up for Kenny. He was a great sport.
Go, Kenny!
He closed about 70%. Kenny's close ratio was about 70%. Your guys' close ratio was about 10%. Because, Kenny is an experienced, competent, confident individual. But what's the point here, gentlemen? Sometimes the hardest thing to do is just ask the first question. And what we realized is the easiest first simple question if you want to go approach a woman is, hey, what's up? How's it going?
That was
hey, how you doing?
That was mine.
You forgot how to speak English a second ago. Relax.
That.
You were like, hey, it goes how you? What? Like,
I just needed a minute.
The easiest thing a guy could do, which worked pretty much every time for Kenny, was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
She'd be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? Like, conversation's already started, right? No, Nat, you forgot to speak English.
The second time I did.
So the point is for you guys out there, giving you guys some game, some knowledge, learn from Kenny, learn from the sales guy is knock on the door, go make the sale, go say what's up, go say hi, see how the conversation goes, and you never know what's going to happen. But it all just starts with the basic line. You don't need to do the, hey, I'm a stalker, you've been running through my mind all day line, whatever. It may work, may not.
The chat wants
just
to know
go
what
say
you
hi.
got. What you got?
The Joey from Friend, how you doing? And then here's what I will say. Gentlemen, always be prepared to buy a girl a drink. And if she's with friends, buy her whole fucking crew of friends a drink.
Yes.
You just spent $60 and now they all love you. Go like be that dude that saves up enough money, walks into a bar and be like, what's up? Are you guys drinking? And they're gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, round of drinks? No girl's gonna say no to a free drink.
Of course.
And then you put the roofie in, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. It was a joke. Relax, comedian. But the point is, no girl's gonna say no to a, hey, what's up? What are you guys drinking? Whatever. Calm, casually. If these three girls sitting on the couch right now, and one has a drink and two don't, hey, why aren't you guys having a drink? Would you guys like a drink? Boom, boom, boom. It kind of helps when you own the bar in South Beach, not gonna lie. Bingo.
Yeah,
Shout out to Bodega. But just go say hi, go say what's up, buy a round of drinks, get your night started. It's not that complicated. The hardest part, as we established, is like, oh shit, I don't know, she's hot, I see her across the bar, I don't know, I don't look that good. Just, dude, walk up, take 10 steps, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Bingo, you're off to the races. And if she rejects you, move on to the next one. Like, if I go to Nat, she's like all bitchy like she usually is. All right, cool. What's up, Paula? How you doing?
Hi.
Dessert time, right?
Let's go.
Let's go. Boom. We're just off to the races. There's always another door to knock on, right, Kenny? Facts. That's the point of the game here. Clap it up for everybody here.
Yay.
Okay. Guys, we got about, what?
20 minutes.
20 minutes left. Wow. So hold your bladders, hold your horses. We do like to talk a little bit about money on this show.
Yay.
So we're going to talk about the 5 financial red flags of dating. And I want to get your ladies' perspective, obviously Kenny's as well. So we all know the red flags in dating. A disagreeable girl that's trying to argue with you all the time. Girl who's certainly not loyal, you know, the phone situation. High body count, red flag. Tattoos in all the wrong places, especially if one of them is her ex-boyfriend. Yeah, but what about financial red flags, okay? So here are 5 financial red flags to steer clear of. Especially for the men out there. So number 1, unwillingness to discuss money. So we all know that you need to have conversations. Conversations and communication are the key to relationships. But if she's unwilling to discuss money and talk about her financial past, that's a big time red flag. You could take that down, Malik. Thanks. Number 2, runaway debt, right? So I think there was a famous movie out there, Runaway Bride. Well, you should run the hell away if she's got soul-crushing debt in her life, maxed out credit cards, and has no plan on how to figure it out. Runaway debt, okay? By the way, ladies, implement the same rules as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Number 3, flaunting wealth, like putting your money in order to impress you. Sometimes it doesn't work. So you don't need to ball out, right? Sometimes, as we just established, just a little bit of balls and Riz will do the trick. Little double entendre right there.
Yeah.
How you like that? You like that? You want some balls for dessert? Boom, we just got it for you, Paula. What?
Wow, thank you.
I like this one. Sign her up again. But the exact opposite of flaunting your wealth and leading with your wallet is severe frugality and severe cheapness. Not a good look. So not going on summer vacation, that's okay, not spending, but just simply not leaving your house, that's like very incel, not a good look. You got to get out there. Just because I want to save money, I can't do anything, I can't leave the house, it's like, relax, bro, you just get cooped up, you're an incel now. So there's a difference. And the last but not least, number 5, financial infidelity. It's basically like playing hide and go seek with your money. It's like, remember the scene from Wedding Crashers? She's like, don't leave me.
I'll find you.
I'll find you. All right, you're gonna get caught doing the financial infidelity. So these are the 5 financial red flags of dating: unwillingness to discuss money, runaway debt, flaunting wealth too much, the exact opposite, severe cheapness and frugality, and number 5, financial cheating and infidelity. So, ladies, what's the biggest financial flag that you've seen out there? Who would like to go first?
So my new thing is every guy that I date has to have global entry.
Global entry?
Yes, because that means that the federal government already did their background check on you.
Wow.
So I don't have to.
So like a TSA pre-check?
Exactly.
Got you. Great one right there.
How do you find that out?
You just be like, oh, let's go on this trip. You're going to find out right away.
Okay.
Be like, oh, I have clear, I have global entry, I have this. It'll
But wouldn't
be super
you know
quick.
that like once you're at the airport?
Well, I mean, they're going to tell you before. Like, if you're talking to him, right? And let's say he's like, oh, let's go here for a weekend. Be like, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to get to the airport at this time because I have TSA pre-check. I have this, I have that, or whatever. Now, if he says there and he tells you, oh, I'm going to be there like 2 hours before because I don't, or whatever, it's going to come up in the conversation.
Number 1, he's going to come off as basic.
Exactly.
You can't afford $100 for 5 years? Okay, cool. Number 2, you just let the TSA do your background check for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, and most global entry will let you know, oh, yeah, perfect, I'm global entry.
And on top of that, you know how much he values his time.
There you go.
That's true.
Great advice. Okay. Financial red flags. Go ahead, Paula.
Well, forgetting the wallet.
Just
that
being...
happened, and then never like, hey, you know, how much at least was my part or something like that. That happened to me, yeah.
So the dude just forgot his wallet?
Well, and then never like even offered anything.
Yeah, that's what I would call severe frugality.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
That's what I call alligator arms, where he's just like, I would reach for my wallet. It's like whenever I take Nat out, she's like, I have no money. I'm like, I'm used to paying for girls anyway. It's good. Don't worry about it. Nat, what's the biggest financial red flag that you've seen?
Biggest financial red flag. I think biggest financial red flag. All of those.
Yeah, I know. You got to pick one or come up with your own. That's kind of how this works.
I think when people like boast too much about what they have. That's
okay, so that's kind of like the flaunting the wealth.
Yeah, too much.
Now, a lot of times, do you think when a guy is flaunting his wealth, do you think he actually has it?
I think the ones that actually have it are just so used to girls being like, that's what I'm attracted to, that most of the time when they do have it like that, it sucks because they'll lack substance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're so used to leading with a dollar that they don't have anything behind it to keep up the...
I would always say this to the gentlemen out there, because I've been broke as shit and I've been a multimillionaire. The best thing to do is lead with yourself.
Yeah.
If you could just lead with yourself and she likes you for you, and she's just like, all right, cool, I'm down to hang out, and then she shows up back to your fucking sick house. She's like, you live here? It's like, yeah, whatever. You're like, or she gets in your sick car. She's like, and you're rich? Like, then it's like, boom, you're sold. Because she already liked you. Now it's like double time. But if you're like, hey, what's up? I've got a multi-million-dollar house and a nice Lamborghini outside. Want to hang out? Turn off to women. Yes?
Yeah. But also that frugal stuff
like,
is...
use that second. Lead with your personality. Lead with value. Lead with storytelling. Lead with everything that we've just discussed. And then, oh, and he's rich? Gangster.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's definitely different.
Okay. So,
but that's
flaunting too much.
Don't be frugal either.
Farha, what's a financial red flag for you?
A guy wanting to go 50-50, whether it's on a date or paying the bills or just any type of payment, I think it should be 100% the guy paying all the time.
You know, there's this whole... I think you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Great point, Farha. Check, bing. Can we get a Farha point right there? That's your cue, Jorge. Ping.
You don't have a Bing.
We don't have a Bing? Fuck me. Do we get a cha-ching?
Cha-ching.
Nah.
No.
Nothing.
Thought we had a cha-ching. Damn, listen,
It's
we got
okay.
Sorry, guys, cha-ching, my bad. You're absolutely right. Now, with modern feminism right now, I was out on, Friday night at the Hard Rock.
Oh, yeah.
With one of the girls that was here. We saw a comedy show, a couple girls after the show. And it's just so instinctual for me at this point. Bill comes, $70, whatever it was, 3 drinks, whatever it was, 4 drinks. Yeah, I got it. She's like, wants to pay, but doesn't have money, but like feels obligated, but she's been indoctrinated by feminism, but definitely doesn't like want to buy the, like, she's like, what? I was like, relax, what are you doing? She's like, I feel like I should pay, or at least, I'm like, you're good, like, relax, what are you talking about? She felt like very weird about it because this is a very like indoctrinated feminist type of girl who doesn't want to pay, but feels obligated to pay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's a surefire way for you gentlemen out there to get no kitty at the end of the night. Offer to split the bill with your girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, the bill's $60. You want to give me 30?
Yep.
You just got no ass, homie. Congratulations.
That's it.
Hope that was worth $30. Correct?
We'll be the
or no?
best of friends.
Yeah, of course.
You just got you just friend zoned it yourself.
Yourself. You played yourself.
For $30.
For $30.
Jim,
$30.
I expect so much more of you. Unbelievable. Okay, thank you for that, Farha. Now I know you're not sad.
So happy.
That's my girl.
So happy.
That's my girl. Okay. Tracy, financial red flags.
Ooh, okay. Definitely having the possibility to pay and then testing you to see if you would pay.
Ooh.
That's one of
So
mine.
break that down for me.
So there are men that come out and, you know, because just reading their auras, you know that they're able to do it, but they test you to see if you'll be able to step up to their
I don't get it.
manly.
Okay.
You don't
Is this
get
on
it?
a first date?
Let's say 3 dates later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong, but I don't
Yeah.
like you to test me.
Okay, so what's the difference between a test and just
I feel like if I want to do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
Don't expect me to do it.
Can you give an example?
So, I mean, I've had situations where I would go out with people. They'll always take care of me. They'll always treat me the right way. And then when we're getting really serious, it turned into, well, can you get this one?
Oh yeah, girl, turn off.
You know what I mean?
Turn off.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I've definitely been the girl to fly a guy out because I like him. And
You'll fly a guy out?
Oh yeah, if I like you, why not?
You're gonna pay for his flight?
Why not?
No, girl.
What?
That's a lot.
It's not a lot.
I think the most that I've done is
you-
like buy a guy flowers. I'm not
If you
flying here
have-
somewhere.
Telling me, like, listen,
Yes,
real, full
I have.
disclosure, dude, I've flown out
Listen, if I have
a
a,
whole
really
cheerleading
great
squad.
connection,
Like, I've flown out I've never had a girl fly me out.
if I have
like
a
a
really
hit in the
good
ego for a man.
connection with somebody and we're really kicking it and we're really hitting it off, and I want to do something nice for this person, why not?
Yeah, that's a red flag, Tracy.
Yeah, don't do
I think,
that.
Yes.
Well,
I
I
don't
think the
think so.
circumstance has
Does he stay
something
with
to
you?
do
He's done
with
for
it.
me,
Does he
and
stay
I've
with
done.
you?
Why not? Why can't it be?
Is he
both?
staying with you?
Yeah,
'Cause men and
I mean,
women
I'm
aren't
talking about
equal.
later
How much is
on.
this flight that you're flying him out?
How long have you been dating him?
No, like this is
How long?
this is a financial conversation.
just saying.
How long
No,
were you
I know
dating
you're just
him
saying, Tracy.
before
How
you
much
did
is
that?
the flight that you're flying
It depends.
Hector out?
It depends.
Okay, well, is it coming from Europe or is it the United States?
Places.
Damn, she's flying in that
question.
European dick, y'all.
I just think
Let's
that
say
if
you're
they
spending-
make me feel nice.
Let's say you're
I'd like
spending
to do
$300 to
something nice
$500
back.
on this flight.
That's
Is that
a lot
fair?
of
So,
niceness.
Did they
I
make
don't know.
you feel nice, or they made
I'm saying
feel
if
nice?
we
Because
are,
there's a difference.
No, I'm just saying if I'm developing a really good relationship with somebody, we should be
Developing?
able to do for each
Tracy,
other.
Tracy.
you
I
should
think
fly
that's
yourself
already
Tracy.
in a relationship.
you should fly
Tracy.
yourself out.
Like I think that's
my
a relationship
tan sister from
already
another
thing.
mister. Any dude. How old are you? Are you 30 yet?
31.
Okay. Any dude.
Get on that flight.
Okay. So there's a difference between short term and long term, y'all.
Right.
If you're just looking for some short term, whatever, do whatever, do you. if you're looking for a long-term relationship, any dude that is willing to let you spend $380 on a round-trip ticket to Dallas, run the other way.
Run, girl, run.
If, like, as a man,
Track
as
star.
a man who's made money or whatever, it's not in your DNA to be like, hey, so when's the flight? It's booked for? Okay.
Wouldn't that make you feel icky?
I don't
Like,
have
wouldn't that make
TSA
you,
pre-check.
like,
I'm going to get there 2 hours early. Red flag. Now, I will say, if he's like, if you offer it and he's like, nah, babe, like, it's all good. I'll book my own flight. And I would say, do you want me to get a hotel or should I stay with you? Like, how do you want to do this?
That's different.
And she's like, no, stay with me. It's like, jackpot, got it. But that's fine.
Right.
But no, do not pay for dudes' flights.
Listen, this is clearly why I'm building an empire and not dating. I'm good.
Unless it's some broke dude and you're just looking for some 8-inch of love.
You can find that locally, girl.
Yeah.
Don't be flying these men
You're
out.
I
paying
am
too much.
current status building an empire.
Ladies, who's right on this one? Adam or Tracy?
Adam.
Be honest.
Okay, Adam, I give it to you.
That's right.
I just started
okay.
dating.
That's okay.
Okay, Tracy,
So I'm fairly
you're
new.
an attractive
You're
girl.
learning.
Don't be buying dudes' flights.
Stop getting
Unless you just want some short-term whatever.
Yeah, no.
Any like reputable dude is not going to be like, okay, so I'm here. The flight's about to take off. Thanks for the
Clearly,
flight.
I haven't met the right people.
Clearly,
Yes. Clearly,
yes.
you have not.
All right, and
Yes.
even your sisters from another misters validated this.
Good, I'm glad.
Okay.
We're helping you, girl.
We got a couple more, and then we're going to obviously let Kenny weigh in on everything he hears here. Kenny, has a girl ever flown you out somewhere?
No.
I feel like you
And
just
that's why you're married.
You just door to door on that thing. Okay. Jess, biggest financial flags with dating?
It's definitely between flaunting it too much or complaining about something being expensive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, such a turn off.
Okay.
Damn, that's $36. Yes.
Yeah.
$36.
That exactly.
Okay, all right.
Yes. They
No.
have plenty, but they're complaining.
Let me back up because you guys aren't paying the bill.
Sure.
So
fair enough.
again, let me put ourselves in the male situation.
Do it in your head.
It's $36 for the steak. Cool, get the steak. It's $36 for the French fries because we're at a nice restaurant. It's like $36 for French fries. It's like
Do it in your head.
you know those nice restaurants that like the prices are insane. Like I'll never forget the time that I went. This is when I was with the British girl, whatever. We go to Paris, and everyone goes, "You have to go to the Hotel Costas. It's the nicest restaurant in all of Paris. It's the most expensive restaurant." I'm like, "All right, well, what do you mean the most expensive?" Like, all right, cool.
That's sauce.
And so we go to Hotel Costas. Everything starts with a 1 on the menu.
Oh, wow.
Everything's $120, $180. But I'm just like, oh shit, this is be $1,000 meal, no doubt. So what I said was, whether it was good or bad, I said, hey, if I'm about to drop $1,000 on this meal, gladly, just have a good attitude.
Fair
Like,
enough.
just be like appreciative, be grateful.
This
She's
made
like,
me.
why the fuck would you say that? I'm like, oh shit. This ain't gonna work. So now I'll take the French fries for $89. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'll take the bottle of wine for $3.80. I'm like, okay.
That's understandable, but
I'll take the filet mignon for $500. Bitch, you better have a good attitude now.
Smile, bitch.
Smile, put on a smile.
That's
Led to the biggest fight I've ever been in. Called off the engagement. It's over.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Anyway, guys, don't go to the Hotel Costas in Paris unless you're prepared to spend $1,000. Great food.
I
but
feel like that's a
horrible
great attitude in that situation, but to kind of go back to the point you were making before, you shouldn't be like Dave Chappelle and half-baked in your head, like every time you go somewhere and like, oh shit, I only have $1.50 left. Like, then you shouldn't be dating.
Well, if you only
know?
have $1.50, you shouldn't be going on dates.
Exactly.
Anyway, Jessica, what experience have you had?
I've actually gone into, to your point, I've gone into a store with a guy and I tried on a dress. I had not looked at any of the prices in this boutique. So, I mean, it could have been $100 for this dress or it could, who knows?
Yeah.
He was like, you look stunning in that. I want to buy that for you.
Oh.
I went back into the dressing room. I looked at it. It was like $799. This dress shouldn't, like, it should not have been more than like $60. Like there's no way that, but it was just where we were at.
Yeah.
So I walk out and I hand the woman back the dress and I just said, thank you so much. And then we walk out and he's like, well, why aren't we getting the dress? And I was like, honestly, like I appreciate the gesture, but there's no way I'm allowing you to pay for that for that much. Like it's not worth that. And that would almost be disrespectful on my end. So to your point, I think that it's one thing when somebody's complaining about a $36 burger. It's a whole nother conversation, like what you're talking about.
Can I tell you what some pimp ass shit would be?
What?
If he recognized, I got a good girl, like she's just not trying to spend my money. All right, cool, all good, babe. And he goes back to the store the next day, buys you the dress.
You know who does that?
That's a gangster ass
my
move
dad
right there.
does that to my mom. We went to Dolce & Gabbana, and my mom tried on this necklace. It was a pretty expensive necklace. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay, I don't want it. My dad saw she tried it on. She really liked it. We left, I think it was Aruba. My dad said, call the store. Whoever's still left at Aruba, have them buy it. I'll send them whatever, have them buy it, and then have it shipped out to her. And so it's just that gesture of that. You can see that it's like she loves it, and you want to see your woman like be happy. And to go that extra mile of call the store, assign this, have them bring it, and ship it out, it's just that extra gesture.
Yeah.
And it's not so much about the cost. It's just
if that guy really loved
effort.
you, I mean, are you with that guy still? You're a new guy now. That's a 6-week guy. But the guy that really cares about his girl will recognize those things and be like, all right, cool. I got a good one. She's not trying to spend all my money. I'll go back and get her the dress. Like that's why Marvin's the man.
Yes. Shout out to you, Bobby.
I'll give you one other thing. So here's a good way for you guys to test your girl. So, here we go. So I was going on a trip with a girl recently. I said, hey, do you want to come with me on this trip to Las Vegas? She goes, yeah, I'd come, but I don't have enough clothes. I don't have outfits. I go, yeah, I'll take you shopping. Whatever you like, but I'm busy. I don't want to like take you shopping. Like it's only 2 nights. Like how much I need you to get a nice dress, get a bathing suit, whatever. How much do you think the budget should be? Never give them the budget. Ask them, how much do you think it'll be? She goes like $500. I say, cool. Here's my credit card. Go shopping and get your thing. Now, be cool, gentlemen. Let her get her clothes, whatever. Casually say, so can I have my credit card back? By the way, how much did you spend? Well, around $500. All right, cool, whatever. Turns out, the girl spent $1,200.
Damn, she robbed your ass.
She got me. But listen, I'm not gonna let any old girl I'm not buying dresses for like every. I like this girl, right? But it was a lesson. I said, well, congratulations. I hope the extra $700 was worth it. Now you're never getting my credit card again.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You can trust me. I'll return the items, whatever. I'm like,
too late.
Sorry, you lost the trust factor.
Yep.
So now whenever we go shopping, daddy's on a budget standing right in front of you. And nope, you said 500. You're at $499, bitch. Like, sorry. So you can test your girl and see if she, passes the test. If not, don't trust her again. Anyway, we got to wrap up. Kenny, biggest financial red flag that you've seen? You hear all these women out here talking. What are your thoughts?
Biggest financial red flag?
Yeah. Like give the guys advice what they should stay away from. If a woman does this, run the other way.
Why you look at me?
I wouldn't necessarily say like my red flag, but like from some of my experiences that if I'm like the breadwinner or I'm bringing in the income, then I feel like that, you should want to be motivated to like start your own business or, you know what I mean? Help me where, like if I'm already providing, don't become like an extra bill. If I got to take care of water bill, phone bills, mortgage and car, like you should be able to not be I don't mind like with a bill coming in, but if I got like, and I say this because I deal with this a lot. Even my wife would tell you that I'm talking about like I got like I'll be like with family, they automatically call me and instead of them doing what they supposed to do, You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't bringing nothing to the. Now I see you say, look, hey brother, hey cousin, hey uncle, I'm trying to invest in a T-shirt. Can you give me? You know what I'm saying? But don't keep asking, and you know what I'm saying? It's like money don't grow on trees. You know what I'm saying? So I say that like if you study begging and you're not doing nothing conducive, or let me know that look, my money is going towards you know what I'm saying, it's conducive to, you know what I'm saying, your success, then that's what I look at. But like far as like the finance part is like, you know, one thing my mentor told me, he said it ain't how much money you make, it's how much you save. And he said a fool and money will never meet up. So if you do something foolish with your money, you ain't gonna never be a success. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say out of everything that I heard. You know what I mean?
I've heard them say a fool and his money is one big party, and then the party's over.
Yeah.
Bingo.
See?
Anyway, guys, thank you. This has been awesome. Hope we've had some fun. As we discussed at the beginning, it is now time for the happy ending. Before we do that, do we have any super chats you want to do?
Yes, I do have some super chats. Let me pull them up. Well, thank you all for super chats. Happy SOSCAST Day. Let me just get it up here. My phone is charged for everybody in the chat asking if it's been charged. It's charged.
That a boy.
Then we have first super chat, Rob Borodex. Sauce, where do you get your suits and no-show socks? Go Tigers, Bear, FSU, love your show. I told you this was a good suit.
Oh, thanks. This is just, I go to Suit Supply. It's cool. It's easy. Whatever. No big deal. By the way, for clothes, for men, go to Zara, go to H&M, T-shirts, whatever. Save that money. You know.
Those are great.
For women.
Easy.
Nice.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Then we have...
And then, yes, I do wear socks. I'll never forget, I did a video one time. It was like, guys, here's how to make it in life. This is what it is. I'm pouring my heart and soul in it. And I see a comment. He's like, this guy doesn't even wear socks. I'm like, that's what you took from this fucking video, homeboy? Loser.
And then we have Rob again. Nat, is your phone charged today? Yes, it is charged, Rob. We have SMCG. Kenny, what he thinks about when knocking on a door. What do you think when you're knocking on a door? And then we have another
What do you think about when you're knocking on that door?
It's an automatic sale.
Automatic sale.
I love
What
that.
do you think about when you're knocking them boots?
Huh?
What? Huh? Just kidding.
Then we have...
you gotta ask her that out.
That's right.
He said, ask Kenny about what he's thinking when he knocks on the door. For example, I would imagine a customer saying, this product is great. That was their response. Then we have, let me see if there's any more last minute. No, that's it for Super Chats. Thank you guys for Super Chats today.
Thank you guys today. This has been a very fun episode.
Yes.
Guys, it's the happy ending. You each are going to get 10 seconds to basically give your final thought, like your biggest takeaway. Kenny, you're going to get 30 because you're the man. Everyone's going to get 10 seconds. Give your biggest takeaway and where to find you online. Let's start with Paula.
Thank you for the opportunity of being here. It was very fun, better than what I was imagining.
Yay.
Great.
And you can find me on my Instagram at paostefan, and that's it.
There it
Thank you
is.
for having me, guys.
You're now the dessert girl.
Yeah, let's go.
You got Kenny to get some dessert. Sorry, Kim, my bad. Paul. Okay, Jess, the queen of the twerk, the Russian. Jamie, I'm sorry, Jess is over there. Sorry, I get my J's affected. Jamie, the queen of the Turk.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Thank you for the opportunity. This is my first time when I speak in English for the
You did great. You did great, Jamie.
And follow my YouTube where I give a lot of twerk tutorials and twerk out. And the name of the channel, Just Jamie.
Just Jamie. Spell it.
Just Jamie.
Just Jamie. Go by. Okay. My super ecstatic, definitely not sad or shy, very happy-go-lucky, smile on her face, smile for me. Give me the teeth. Give me the teeth.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Farha, it's been a pleasure. I thought you were sad. That's just your face.
It's just my face.
It's a pretty face, but it's somewhat sad. But that's just normal. Anyway, I digress. Thank you for being here. Where can people find you? What are your thoughts?
This was fun. Thank you for having me. You can find me at Farha Khalidi on all platforms.
How do you spell it?
FARHAKHALIDI.
Okay, on all platforms. What are the major platforms you're on?
TikTok, OnlyFans.
TikTok and OnlyFans. Got it. Well, thank you for being here. Okay, go ahead. Tracy.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I was really nerve-wracked, but everything turned out very, very nice. And you can find us at The Digital Duo, __ on Instagram.
the digital duo, and you got Daniela, who ain't afraid to step to you. How you doing? Where can they find you?
Thank you guys for having me. You can find us at the Digital Duo, and you can follow my personal for any OnlyFans recruitment.
Yes.
Daniela _Diaz.
Nice. Okay. You're Jamie. You're Jess. I got my J's confused. Thank you for driving across the state, right?
Yeah.
You're about to get hit with a hurricane.
Yeah.
I am living
So-
it.
It's pretty wild. I know.
You came here for safe haven.
I know.
We saved your life.
I know. This is awesome.
Yes.
I was like, this is like a hot commodity where I'm coming from
Yeah,
right now. You
take
can
all the
find these.
features.
Yeah.
Oh, feed your kids. Feed your family. Well, be safe.
Yeah, I'll take these back to them.
Just doing my part.
Jess, what are your thoughts? Where can people find you?
I really had a blast today. Like, thanks for having me. This was really fun. And my takeaway was actually kind of interesting. I had no idea like what guys felt when walking up to females. So that was actually really eye-opening, like how nerve-wracking it was. And I love humans. Like, I love talking to people. I'm like, but I got nervous.
Yeah.
So I have a lot more compassion, I think.
We changing lives out here, y'all.
I know.
Okay.
So that was fun. And you can find me on all platforms, the Jessica Haley, THE Jessica Haley, HALEY.
Nice. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
Okay, Dina, take us home.
Hey. So yeah, I had a great time. I maybe will be back again. I don't know. I gotta work on my Riz. Like that game.
You got some
totally
Riz.
threw
You got
me
your
off.
thing going on.
Riz. You got some
I don't know.
Riz.
It threw me off. I feel like I should be doing better at my age. I got more experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know, you went with a full-on creepy stalker
Yeah,
pitch.
I gotta work on that.
Work
I gotta
on
work
that.
on that. That
Yeah.
explains a lot. But yeah.
Where can people find you?
On all socials, I'm d.na. It's pretty easy to find me. d.nu 3 H's. It's just Dina phonetically spelled.
Dina.
Yeah, like
Nice.
if you can't find me,
Find
it's because
her
you
there.
can't read. So you maybe
Nat,
shouldn't
we've
be
done a
on.
lot of shows.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on today's show? What are your thoughts on Kenny? What are your thoughts on the Riz? What are your thoughts on the sales?
I had a great time. I thought today, I like when we played like these games and we kind of
I like the
switched. I
games!
like
Yeah.
the games. But yeah, I like that exercise where we kind of had to, shoot our shot at Kim with that face looking at me. But it was great. I think sometimes we, as especially females, need to understand where men are coming from, especially if we're looking for our mate and trying to, find somebody that we want to be with. So it was great. And thank you guys all for taking the time to come out here. And I hope you girls and gentlemen had fun today.
Well, then let me turn it over to our star of the show, Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny Brooks, world's greatest salesman. I said it. I meant it. I stole my mama's credit. I get it. So, you've said a couple good quotes, right next door to failure is success. Tough times don't last. Tough people do, right? You've came from the bottom, homeless, working 8 days a week, selling cleaning products, door to door, knocking on doors. At one point, I think you got stolen by some Native Americans. I know that story. Real talk. The great motivational speaker, Jim Rohn, if you know who that is. We've made some references to Zig Ziglar and to Dale Carnegie and certain people. He says the only way for life that life gets better is when you get better, right? Better is not something that you wish. It's something that you become. And you're that dude, bro. Like, you started from the bottom. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. So you've changed your life. You've changed your family's life, changed your 10 kids' life. You're making money, big-time comedian. You're out there. The happy ending, it's all yours right now. What's your big message to the world?
Basically, just believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't never let nobody stop you from believing in your dreams. One of my favorite things that I always tell people is that just because some people didn't believe in their dreams, don't let them stop you from believing in yours. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of naysayers, you know what I mean? And one thing I was always taught, if you stick to the pros, you won't get conned. And like, I'm just glad to be on y'all platform, share my story, have fun with these young ladies. And this was really an eye-opener. I got 3 boys out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got 3 sons, and, like, we don't really get enough credit, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially for, like, when people do, you know what I'm saying? When I used to, like, shoot my shot, even when I shot my shot at my wife, I told her, you know what I'm saying, that we need to get back together, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of nervous. I was shaking like a stripper when I first asked her, because she already had gave me the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And, like, this was, like, really a good eye-opener, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm just glad to be a part of it, glad to share my story. And, like, it's crazy. Like, number one key to me just, you know, waking up is you got to believe, you know what I'm saying? You got to have faith. You got to believe in yourself. You got to 100% believe in yourself, because I feel like that's really separated me from like an average salesperson is my belief system. You know what I'm saying? Like my belief system was stronger than the Holy Ghost. So.
Love it, brother. Where can people find you?
I'm on social media, Funny Salesman, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. It's the Brooks Show 1.
Nice. Only in America, Kenny.
Right.
Only in America something like this happen.
Right.
So awesome, guys. Thank you guys for being here. My message to you guys out there is, I agree. You have to believe in yourself. That competence, when you get good at something, will lead to confidence. So for the salespeople out there, make that call, right? For the door-to-door salesperson, knock on the door. For the guy that wants to meet a girl, go approach her. Go do it. Rejection's part of it. The more no's you get, a yes is around the corner. One of the best things that everyone told me is that if I told you that it's going to take you 50 no's to get to a yes, how excited would you be to get that 49th no? All right, no, you don't want to date? No, you don't want to date? All right, cool. Boom, 50, I got it. Right. So just know that success is around the corner when you work at it, right? And that's the beauty of America, baby, is go for it. You can make it happen. So thank you, Kenny, for being here, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for being here. Lovely women, lovely panel. Now let's go get some dessert and save that money. We'll see you guys next week, because we have the vault this week with Tom Brady and Mike Tyson and PBD, and we got to go there tomorrow. Yes. We got to get out of here. We got to go. We got to go. There's still a couple tickets left at vaultconference.com. Check it out. We put it on at Valuetainment. 3,000 people are going to be there. Tom Brady, Mike Tyson, PBD. There it is right there. We got to go do that. We start tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. We out. Peace.
It's the SOSCAST, baby.